If Love and Gogi is wrong, I don't want to be right.
What would Socrates say to that?
It tickles my fancy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not. No, that's not.
Yeah,
That's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you. They don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Steers on the stars with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof, I'm a lie about a molding. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like under the city, the driver's side floor. Just like a large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. Hey, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever, and cute as can be. You can watch us on YouTube and view it for free. Ay, this one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time wondering what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop quibbling.
Morning, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on a lovely Wednesday. Hump day. How'd you do, Leroy? Did you sleep better last night with no...
Yeah. Slept better, got a regular shirt on. Yeah, I slept good. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. That was salacious right there.
Went to bed a little earlier. Got comfy. Oh, it was great.
Didn't watch Michael Peterson blow it for the fish. You got
my goodness.
hard to be mad at him. He's been really good this year, but
the thing is that, and we're going to see this with the Dolphins, the margin for error is really small. So that, like, if we have a guy who's been great for a month and then has a couple of bad days, it hurts a little bit more. It affects you a little bit more because you're dealing with those small margins. Like when the Marlins have a game where nobody strikes out, but every ball's hit right to somebody, right? And it's hard not to get frustrated, but I think that's just where this team is, and we'll see it again with the Dolphins.
I get you. I mean, it's bullpen. It's. I think anybody deals with that with bullpens. It's
right. But when you're right around 500 and you're 3 back, you need it a little bit more.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you're always usually counting on him. He's been nails all season, but as it is gone, these first 2 games, you have a lead. You had that Mobley play. It's a pretty frustrating last 2 games for the Marlins to drop. They fall further back in the wild card, so today is as must win as it gets for the Fish. They got Sandman on the hill today, but a very frustrating place in this. I mean, like, you really can't afford to get swept. I think that if you finish 3-3, that's fine as a road trip. They haven't been a very good road team this year. So you come back and you try and do damage against the Nationals, but you really got to get this Sandy game. You had the hard luck one to start off the road trip where you lose 1-0 with him. But that's a frustrating one. There's no doubt about it.
Yep.
Even with the Phillies lineup, you take a lead with them. You have one of your guys who's been so nails for you all season, and he gets beat around a little bit. That's frustrating, man. No doubt.
Yeah.
So that was a tough one. Headlines, those are brought to you by Doral Kia. At a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. Good morning, Brittany. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good.
How are you feeling today? Everything is swell. Are you excited about football? Where are you at right now?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited for real football.
Yeah.
Which we're still a whiles away from that.
I know. It does feel like a long journey to get to some football that matters. We got this joint practice tomorrow. Then we got the second preseason game, which kind of feels like the wild card. Who knows what they're going to do with that one, if they're going to play anybody. Weird time, too, a 4:00 start. I was like, I was confused yesterday. I was getting ready for another, I thought it was Saturday night for some reason. And then I was like, oh, the pregame's 2 to 4. I was like, 4:00 preseason. That's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
On a Saturday? Right? Saturday?
Yeah, it's weird. Usually
That
I feel
is
like
strange.
preseason is strictly night when it comes to the Dolphins. They try and avoid those, because that's going to be a terrible game from a weather standpoint. 4:00.
So here's
cooking.
the deal. What channel are they on? Because it might be a thing where they have 2 games and they have an early one and a late one.
I'm assuming they're on CBS locally. I mean, that's when they usually CBS broadcasts all the Dolphins games.
Yeah, I know, but you understand what I'm saying? Like maybe they're going the old doubleheader preseason game or something like that. Because there's a reason why they schedule them.
I feel like if anybody does that, I feel like that's like I know NFL Network and ESPN have been broadcasting a ton of them, but I don't know if the Dolphins are one of those games that's getting picked up. I would doubt it. But I think locally they're just on CBS. I don't know what the reasoning is for it, but it is weird.
They want to see how hot they could possibly get the players.
Yeah, let's see if we can melt everybody by the time we get through that game.
It's on NFL Network.
Okay, so Leroy's theory may be correct. Maybe a double dip on NFL Network.
Yeah, it just usually whenever we've seen a schedule, during the week, because when I played with the Vikings, our games changed a lot. We got flexed. And you see an odd time, we always knew right away we must have had the early game or the late game. Like it's just an odd, like when you play on the West Coast, if you play the night game, your start time is 5:30, right? Or 6 o'clock. You're like, oh, we must have a late game or something, or a primetime game. You just know from the time. So that would be my guess, is that it's on some type of broadcast where there's a late game after that.
Did you see last night that the Brewers beat the Mariners 22-0?
Oh my goodness. And
then
everybody got a hit.
Did you see what Julio Rodriguez did?
No.
Oh my God, it was so terrible. So they're losing, I think this it might have made it 21-0. I think they were losing. No, I think it was 19. I think it was 19.
Is that when the center fielder comes in and pitches?
They definitely had a position player pitching. I don't know who it was, but the guy, he flies out to center field. And Julio Rodriguez, really good player. I love Julio Rodriguez. And there's one out, and he catches the ball and throws it into the stands.
Oh, so that makes it 22.
People just keep scoring because he just completely forgot what the count, like how many outs.
It was so long since they got an out. If it was 22-0,
yeah, probably.
He's like, "Hey, Julio, that was the last inning, buddy."
He's like, you can just see, oh no, and Yelich was the one who hit the fly ball, and he's just howling with laughter as he just sees the guy just throw the ball into the stands. That's got to be the most embarrassing thing as a baseball player. Just forgetting how many. Everybody does it as an outfielder.
They do it. Yeah, it's like a rite of passage.
Usually the center fielder is the guy. Yeah, usually the center fielder is the one who goes, "Hey, one down, two. We got 2."
Yeah. So
he just had a complete brain fart.
We would always make fun of the guys that did that made the announcement how many outs. Because they got the signal. 2 down, 2.
We got 2.
We got 2. Until you see that. It's like
it was rough. Mariners, not exactly having the year they had last year. Yeesh.
And that's the weird thing about, especially baseball, because you can go on a run where your bullpens fire, you're winning all these close games, because say what you want, there's a lot of close games in baseball. And things just go your way. And you look at your season after it's over and say, if these things had gone wrong, we'd be 20 games under 500. And everybody just ignores that.
Well, yeah. I mean, and the other thing is their MVP candidate is playing like a bum.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't. Does he even have 10 home runs yet?
I think he may have 10 home runs.
Barely, right?
I think he may have 10 home runs.
He would go from 60 to, now, some would say that when you go from 60 home runs to 10 past the midway point, how'd you hit that 60?
Very interesting, right?
We got a little Anderson situation with what was that, Orioles? He was
Brady
a leadoff
Anderson,
guy that hit like 50 home runs.
Or Dan Uggla on the Braves. Yeah, I don't know.
Dan Uggla on the Braves, it looked like he was swinging a cypress tree.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Couldn't get that bat to move at all.
Anyway, Weather update brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Beat the storm. Schedule your free roof and window estimate today. Call 954-968-8155. I'm almost scared to look at the forecast. We had a hundo yesterday down here, didn't we? First time in history?
We did.
Or first time in history in a while?
Mm-hmm.
87 degrees, feels like 92 with a high of 93 officially today. Yeah. Hot. Maybe some rain later on tonight. Take a break. More to come. We're back after this.
WQAM broadcast.
is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. And before the season even kicks off, everyone's making prediction who wins the division, who makes the playoffs, who's lifting the trophy at season's end. On Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform, you can trade those predictions in a live market. Now, everyone thinks Miami's going to stink this year and that it's a rebuild. But if you think that they could surprise the people, currently trading at 9% on Kalshi to make the playoffs. So a $100 trade gets you a payout of over $1,000. But you don't even have to do that. You could do the win total. If you think Miami just has 6 wins or more, that trading currently at 29%. So a $100 trade gets you a $350 payout. That's all there for you on Kalshi, where you're trading against your peers in the live market, meaning there's no house. And as the probabilities change, you can buy in and out of your position. You download the Kalshi app, use my code Tobin to get $10 when you trade 10. KALSHI Kalshi, trade on anything. 18 plus only. Restrictions to eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Kalshi products are not available in all jurisdictions. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see Kalshi.com/regulatory. Dolphins going to have a joint practice tomorrow with the New York Giants, as they'll have their second preseason game on Saturday afternoon. Big news of the week was that Chris Bell was activated, and this was the Dolphins' rookie wide receiver, which then now that's becoming a room everybody's getting very excited about with Caleb Douglas making big plays. Kevin Coleman's back on the practice field, and of course Chris Bell is working his way back.
So it's not as bad as everybody previously thought before the season started, before they start practicing, right?
Yeah, there's going
to be a lot of that. I mean, I'm starting to see, signs of it's not as bad as people thought on the D line. It's not as bad as people thought on the offensive line, right? So like, let's give it some time. Now, I will say this. The problem with young guys, okay, you hit that wall. You've never played this much football in your life. So around Thanksgiving, 1st of December, bodies start getting a little broken down. And what's different about this team than other teams that they may happen to is that you're going to be playing veteran minutes as a young player. So we might notice it a little bit more. We might notice as the season goes on, some boneheaded plays because they're just exhausted.
Interesting.
So it's like, think about this. Well, now they're playing 15 games in college.
Some of them.
But keep in mind, you'll probably get 3 to 4 weeks worth of breaks during the season.
Right.
You have a couple of bye weeks, then you get the break from the playoff schedule. So you don't get that much time in the NFL. You go, and then if you're a rookie, they're playing you a lot in the preseason because you got to get up to speed. It's a lot of football. So,
I felt like a lot of veterans were playing in that second half because they were like all those guys on the prove it deals were definitely having to prove it.
Well, they're trying to make the team. That's why.
I know. It was kind of weird to see though.
And think about this. This is gonna suck for the veteran guys. But the better or the closer the young guys get to all he needs is reps to be better, the way this year's gonna go, they might just go with the young guys and take their lumps. And
100%.
Right. And so there's a lot going into it. That I was on, who I was on who I did an interview with yesterday? Amber.
Really?
Yeah.
You did ESPN radio yesterday?
Yeah. And I told her before I left, I had to say stop stealing my chicken wings.
Of course. Amber Wilson was notorious for that. She was a vulture. And she said that they didn't count either because Amber was a real health nut.
Me and Tobin would order wings, like just a table full of wings. She'd go, give me a lettuce wedge, right? We go to the bar to get a drink, come back. She got barbecue sauce all over her face. She goes,
red-handed.
it don't count because it's not my order.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's the legalities in Amber Wilson.
Yes.
She got loopholes.
So one of the things that I said was, it might be an advantage for Hafley to come in with all these young guys because they haven't been ruined yet. And the way he teaches them how to play and prepare might be the only way they ever learn in the NFL.
Sure.
Like they haven't been with another. Let me tell you, when Belichick came in and I had been with a coach that was kind of laid back, we didn't even stay in the hotel the night before the game. Right? So it was kind of, you're a professional, be a professional. And I'm like, I don't even trust me to do that. Like, I ain't there yet.
At least you know you.
So by these guys being young,
You just freeze up on us? Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
He was making great points, too.
He really was.
He was waxing poetic on football expertise, and it was really great. And I was like, man, this is football. There you go. He's
There
back.
you
Hey,
go.
what's up, buddy?
all right. By
So you're
these
talking about the
guys
hotel.
being young,
Yeah, these guys being young.
yeah, we didn't stay in the hotel the night before a game, my rookie year. And so therefore, guys, that's why we're 3-13. Right? Hafley comes in, he teaches them a way to prepare, teaches them a way to play the game, teaches them the demands of what it's going to take to be a professional, right? It's the first way that they learn in the NFL. So sometimes being young and having a new coach that's doing it the way Hafley's doing, they haven't been corrupted. They haven't been corrupted by the NFL yet with what you can get away with. You see what I mean? So it might end up being the best thing to happen to the coach and the players.
I definitely think that's going to be part of the encouraging thing about this year is like one of the best things of being a sports fan. Like everybody wants to win championships. Everybody wants their team to go, far, obviously. But watching young guys develop, I think is sometimes the most fun as a sports fan because you just kind of get to see the beginning of the ride. I think that's always an enjoyable part, whether that's, watching the young Marlins develop, even last year with some of the Heat players, getting to see them do their thing. Like I think those are fun games. And so this is a bit of a year where everybody is expecting the Dolphins to be terrible. Everybody does. Everybody in Vegas thinks they're going to be terrible. Everybody thinks that they're not going to do anything. And look, objectively, if you just look out from they have a very, very tough schedule. It only seems like it gets harder as the year goes on. So who knows? But
they don't know. See, here's the thing. They don't know that.
Well, we don't know that because it's like
no, I'm saying the players don't know that. These guys that are just getting into the NFL don't know how tough the schedule is. They don't know all they know is they're out there competing against the guy across from them. That might be a blessing. Now, here's what I would say. They could be the biggest surprise of the first 2 months. Don't get disappointed if in December they say, oh, reality set in. It might not even be that. It might be they're just out of gas. The excitement of playing your first NFL season, you don't pace yourself. You're like, yeah, man. By the time I got to Thanksgiving, I was punch drunk for reasons I can't even explain. I'm like, wow. Because when I played, my last game of the year was the weekend before Thanksgiving. That was the Ohio State game. Right. We didn't play again until January 1st. We had practices, right? And so now I go into the NFL, and that's just past the midway point.
Yep.
So, yeah, there's a...
Yeah, what do you got, like 6 weeks left after that of games?
Yes. So I'm not... The thing is that with the uncertainty of how these guys are going to play, but seeing some of these guys perform in the least little bit, I'm not just going to dismiss it as, oh, yeah, they're going to be bad. People are saying they're going to be bad because they don't know what these guys are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But who's to say the 3 wide receivers and Chris Bell, whenever he comes back, who's to say that's not the core for the next 3 or 4 years?
Yeah,
right?
I think that's the who's to say that Malik Willis isn't a lot better than everybody expects.
They're just chalking it up to, and here's the deal. Is this team going to look better just by having a competent quarterback playing 17 games?
I would think so.
You see what I'm saying? Like, he don't have to have the numbers that Tua has. But to be there every week, is this offensive line going to look better with no injuries?
Yeah, that's the interesting thing is, like, I feel like a lot of the concern is on the offense, and I feel like I have more concern about the defense. Like, the defense is one of those. I would say
the secondary. I still have questions about that. But here's the deal. With what you're seeing up front, could that be a mask? Could that hide some of the deficiencies you have in the secondary? This is how football is.
See what Zeke Biggers said yesterday?
No, what did he say?
He was talking about his teammate Jordan Phillips, and apparently Jordan Phillips has a nickname.
Jordan Phillips, that's a dog. Stout run defender. He kind of developing in the past as well. So kind of he's one of those guys like freakishly strong. Like you'll see him hold up 600 pounds with one arm. He holding up people crazy. So he's always been a guy that's kind of we call him Freaky J because he's freakishly strong. So yeah, no other reason. No other reason.
Does that push you?
Freaky J.
Everybody has a couple of those guys on the team where you look and you see them work out, and they may not have the body type that we all expect. You know, people think strong people have muscles, but I've told you all the time about these offensive linemen and defensive linemen with bad bodies, and you don't want no part of them.
Freaky J sounds like a Pornhub category you'd find on Mario Cristobal's search.
Or you hear in basketball.
He loves trenches.
Yeah. So I'm like, so there's promise. I think my promise is a little bit different because I kind of understand what everybody's going to go through.
Mm-hmm.
But again, a blessing in disguise is the fact that a lot of these kids and these young men have not played in the NFL before. And their first introduction to the NFL is Hafley, who's teaching them how to be consummate professionals.
You think Hafley calls him Freaky J?
Huh?
You think Hafley calls him Freaky J?
If everybody else does, he would.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody else does, he would. See, here we go.
Don't start.
What?
Don't start.
Right.
That's his name.
Don't start.
So dirty.
Way too early for
Trenches are for champions. It's not fun.
Yeah, unless your guy, look, you know when it's fun? When you see your offense or your defensive line just dump trucking the other line of scrimmage, and then that's fun. Bet you they had fun in Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
Bet you they have fun in Philly. Well, I'm not going to even count Philly. Like, they don't never have fun. They won the Super Bowl and didn't have fun.
No, they're just miserable bastards.
Right. So I'm that's why it's hard for me just seeing what I've seen. And I don't listen to what people write. I really don't. Because the things that I've just talked about, nobody has written about that. Nobody has written it. As long as they've been around football to understand that aspect of it. That when you're new to something, right? So, for example, if I bring in a new board op and I say, Tobin, you train them, right? Or I say, Brittany, you train them. How they go about learning is going to be different. It's going to be different because you guys have two different approaches.
I don't know if I could train a board up anymore.
Well, you know what I mean.
It's been a while.
I mean, listen, I think you could still do it. Robbie trained Jennifer.
That's fair. That's fair.
So like if it ends up being a dumpster fire, like I want to see the promise of these young players developing. And if they should happen to get off to a fast start because of the energy and the youth, I'm not going to get overly carried away because it's a long season. And you're going to get mad at me, right? You're going to get mad at me because you're going to start doing your thing. And I'm going to say, Stop it.
What thing?
Just
What am I gonna
stop it.
do? What am I gonna do? Oh, so I'm not. So you say I'm gonna get overexcited? I'm gonna do
Yes.
that thing? I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I
Okay.
understand.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins early on, some Jets games early on, but TCB.
You know what? The most important thing is not. It matters, but I don't want everybody to get too caught up. After a game, win or lose, I don't want to come in and say they played poorly but got away with it. There was no energy. There was no this. There was no that. They looked unorganized, right? If everybody's organized, everybody where they're supposed to be, if the quarterback looks competent, making right reads, but maybe not making the plays, right? That means everybody's in line. And you can win games that way. You don't have to be the best team if everybody is in line.
Stunt Steve says, I was trained by Slim and Robbie. Surprised I lasted as long as I did.
Wait, I ran into Slim.
When?
He's a teacher.
He is?
Yeah.
I miss him, man. I gotta reach out to him. I haven't talked to him in a while. I was terrible at training, quite frankly.
Wait, no. You know what? I'm confusing him with Chris.
You confuse him with Chris Cochran?
Yeah.
I know Chris Cochran's a trainer. I know he's a teacher.
He's a teacher. He was a teacher.
Yeah.
He was a teacher at my daughter's school.
I think isn't Ken Heinrich a teacher too?
I don't know. But yeah,
where are they now?
Chris Cochran was a teacher at my daughter's middle school.
I know that he's a teacher. Yeah, he's a good teacher. He does. See he does like themes on his classroom and stuff on social media.
Yeah.
We needed to do a Where Are They Now? 7 Night of the Ticket Producers.
But
I was a terrible trainer. Because I wouldn't let them do anything. To be honest with you, I'm like I wasn't.
You didn't want to be on the hook for it.
Yeah, I just like you just watch me. I'm not gonna. You're not touching the board while I'm doing the show. Sorry.
I honestly feel the same way.
Yeah, I'm not good at it.
When they ask me to train someone, I'm just like, you're gonna watch me do this, but I'm doing this.
Take notes, but don't touch
Take notes, but don't touch anything.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't. They're like, oh yeah, Tobin will train. I'm like, I'm not gonna let him do anything though, because I'm running the show. So
yeah, I'm like, you can cut the audio, I guess. Pause it.
Yeah, you can
make a new audio file.
I was a bad trainer. Trainer. If it was hands off, like if I had a chance, like, but I didn't.
That would require extra time.
It wasn't my fault though, because what they did is I was supposed to right when I was producing mornings, I was supposed to get help, and that never happened. That's how radio worked. They're like, oh, he can do both jobs.
Dude, when we first started doing the show, Brittany, when we first started doing the show, he would produce the morning show, then we do our show, and then he would go to games. Like it was insane. Like, holy smokes. I'm like, yo.
Yeah. Not healthy.
No, that's not healthy.
Not healthy.
Because just doing this show and then doing a Heat game after it puts me in major sleep debt. So
Heat jail.
What?
Take a break. That was 15 minutes of Gameday Uncensored, which is brought to you by the invitations of the Lexus Summer Sales Event. Get offers on select models now through August 31st. We're back after this. Exciting day tomorrow. Serbia and France. Cannot wait. Serbia and France in a pre-World Cup qualifier friendly. I cannot wait. Jović versus Wemby and Rudy. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Honestly, like it's going to be one of those big time matches. We're going to get to see a little something from Jović going up against Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Very excited about. Oh, I'm excited. I don't know what network it's on because I don't think it's on the network that I have a subscription to. So I got to find a feed for it.
So basically, you're going to get another subscription?
I don't know because I don't think that they have like a US subscription. I may have to find a link to get this one. The good thing is, candidly, I don't think YouTube cares about Serbian links, so they usually like will allow those streams on there. So hopefully I could just find a YouTube link and watch it from there. But man, I am excited. I am hyped. We got a home and home. Serbia, then they go to France. I mean, this is as big as it gets. Two of the big international powers, and Jović is right in the middle of it. How are you not excited for that tomorrow afternoon? Why are you laughing at me, Brittany? This is tantalizing.
It's not tantalizing.
It's so exciting. We have so many big time hoops matchups coming up here. And you can't say, I mean, Wembanyama, you wouldn't be, if I just told you tomorrow there's a basketball game on it, it's Jokic versus Wemby, you wouldn't be excited?
Yes.
Yes.
But I would ask in the NBA. I mean, obviously, I know it's not.
Well, no, it's not in the NBA. That would be my surprise. Like, no, it's not for the
No.
NBA. It's for international pride in a friendly.
It's a friendly, Tobin.
Yeah, it's a friendly.
Oh, God.
Here we go. Here we go.
But here's the thing: there are no friends at international games.
Hey, so is Brittany considered a yum yucker?
I guess. I mean, you guys are all yum yuckers when it comes to my international hoops.
Oh.
There are no friendlies when it comes to international hoops, all right?
Wait, crowded to go. I bloody love basketball. First of all, who says that? You, my friend, are officially insane.
Why? Why am I insane?
Dude.
Because you're watching a EuroBasket friendly.
For Jović, though. For Jović versus Wemby. I mean, that's going to be fun.
But it's a friendly. If you would have told me that it was for actual World Cup qualifying, I would say, okay, maybe I'm interested.
They don't play France for World Cup qualifying.
Well, clearly they're playing them in a friendly.
Is Wemby playing?
So are they even going to play?
Yeah, Wemby's going to play. Yeah, I think Wemby's going to play. He's at camp, so I think he is going to play. Which I was excited about because I didn't think he was going to play, and then I was like looking at I went. This isn't going to help my case.
You're only digging yourself deeper.
So I went to the French Instagram page, the France basketball, and Wemby and Rudy Gobert and Evan Fournier are all in camp together.
You're seeking this stuff out too.
Well, I just want
bad
because I had the same questions you guys did. I was like, "Oh, is Wembanyama playing for France?" Like,
no,
you guys have
that
question. I have those questions as well.
I didn't have that question. I didn't care. But
I had that question.
I understand. Yeah,
you were saying, didn't you want to see the matchup? And
right.
I'm like, wait a minute, is he even playing? So that's how that came up.
Oh my goodness!
What's the problem?
No, you've just gone off the deep end.
I don't think I have. I want to watch Jović, and he's playing, and he's going to play Wembanyama. They don't call it
friendly.
Yeah, friendlies. Well, there are no friends though. Like I don't know if you guys know this. The F in FIBA does not stand for friends.
They take their friendlies very seriously.
They do take their friendlies very seriously. They do. So I just be forewarned.
Like the joint practices.
No, because then that would just be a stupid joint practice. This is a game with pride on the line. That's the only thing. You're lining up pride versus pride.
You know what?
Versus Serbia.
Now that you mentioned those joint practices again, I'm still annoyed by this. Him saying guys playing in 2 games. You don't. There's. I went over it in my head, right? There is no way in hell in either a practice or a preseason game that anybody's playing 40 plays in either one of them.
Right.
That just doesn't happen.
No, they've all become cowards. They've all become cowards. Because let me tell you something. That's not how they're going to act in Serbia, France. All right, check ball. It's going up. And let me tell you something. This new Serbian coach, he's really trying to make a name for himself. I'll tell you something about the Serbian coach too, because they got rid of Coach Pesic because he lost to Finland. You know, he's getting a little long in the tooth, Coach Pesic. The new guy, handsome. I'm going to tell you, sneaky handsome for a Serbian coach. And he's trying to make his way as the young whippersnapper of Serbia. So he's going to make a name for himself. And if they can come out here before the World Cup qualifiers and smack France right in the face, because mind you, these are the top 3 finishers in the Olympics, Leroy. USA, who's not in these games. Then you have France and Serbia. Pretty big deal. You can scoff at me all you want, but I'm telling you right now, this is a big matchup coming up tomorrow at 2:00.
Oh, my man.
I'm only seeing this old man.
Yeah, it's not him. It's not. That's Coach Pesic. He was the old man. He looks like Serbia, though.
Yeah.
He looks like Serbia or older man. He goes, enough of coaching. Bogdanović. Same thing every game. Dribble, brick.
Is it this Dusan guy?
I don't know his name. I'm just like, oh, it's handsome new Serbian coach.
It seems as though it is him.
Serbia's got 2 speeds, handsome or run down. It's basically how it rolls. Schmeathan says we are witnessing a cry for help in real time. I don't understand. I don't want any help, though. I just want to watch. I'm just going to watch some basketball.
Like if this were crack, we'd have an intervention.
I'm not watching it over football. I'm not watching it over baseball. It's a completely fun.
Yeah, because it's in another country and it's in different hours. Off
right, so
hours
what's the harm?
here.
What's the harm? Why won't you join me? What's the
It's
harm?
EuroBasket.
Yeah, but it's a friendly against France. I mean, these are 2 of the superpowers of the world, dude. You wouldn't want to watch Real Madrid versus, I don't know, Man City, whatever the good teams are from the other countries.
Not in a friendly.
Why not? They do friendlies over here all the time.
But like it's not
Even if you knew that the stars were playing, even if Holland was playing.
Because I have to imagine that they're not going to play the entire game.
Right.
Oh, they do play the entire game. They're not deep enough to not play the entire game.
But it's a friendly, Tobin.
Doesn't matter. They're trying to get ready for World Cup.
Usually with friendlies, don't they try to get everybody some action?
Not really. No, you guys are thinking of this isn't like versus FAMU. All right, this is not what this is for. Like maybe Nikola Jović will get sometime later on. You know, if they already have the game in hand. But no, like the main players are going to play. Bogdanović, Jokic, and Jović, dude, against Wemby, Fournier, and Rudy Gobert. I hope. But why would they be practicing if they weren't ready to play? It would seem a little silly.
Because Wemby's the best player in the NBA.
Well, we'll see. I mean, that's gonna be determined tomorrow in the friendly who the best player is. In fact, I think it changes the 2K ratings.
Oh, I don't think that has any bearing
on
the 2K ratings.
I think it has a bearing on the 2K ratings.
It has no bearings on the 2K ratings.
You guys sit here and you mock me, but like what would be the harm of you guys tuning in and be like, you know what, Tobes? You were right. That's actually pretty entertaining.
Because here's the thing. If it was accessible,
mm-hmm.
but I have to go find a legal link to go and watch this game.
I could find an illegal link. It'll probably be on YouTube. They don't care. I'm telling you, they don't care about Serbian links.
And at what time is it at?
Jeez.
2:00.
2:00.
2:00. If it is on courtside, I'll share my password with you. But I don't think it is.
Hey, you know what? That's the one thing that you offer every game.
Every time.
And nobody
ever takes it. Nobody takes me up on it.
We're good.
Nobody wants my password.
We're good.
And like when has anyone turned down like a streaming service password these days?
I don't know.
Right.
But that's how uninterested
it
we
doesn't
are.
get you anything else in DAZN, by the way. So if you think, oh, I get a DAZN subscription, you don't. You only get in DAZN to watch the basketball. Because I was like, oh, great, I can watch boxing too. They're like, nope. Because DAZN loves to make you bleed money.
You got with that DAZN.
Oh, I love this comment. It's Formula One this weekend. Better than overseas basketball.
I don't know about that, dude.
Yeah, how it is.
Wembanyama in a race car?
I don't think he can fit in one.
He is the race car. So Lewis Hamilton is riding him. Like,
What
come
is the
on,
big match
he's
in
got to
Formula
be.
One?
There's no way he could fit. His feet would be hanging out by the
No,
wheels.
you can't. Like, he is way too tall.
How many Lewis Hamiltons does it take to make a Wembanyama?
Oh my gosh, he's like 5'7", 5'8". So
like 2.5.
So like 2.5 Lewis Hamiltons. And they're shorter drivers than him.
Right.
Who's the guy who won down here? He looked really tiny.
The one who won.
Yeah, remember the Dolphins put him on his shoulder.
Yeah, who's that guy?
He's
the young
Kimi
kid.
Antonelli. He's Italian. He's only 19 years old, and he's leading the World Drivers' Championship right now.
How tall is he?
Ooh,
he looks like Tom Holland size.
5'3".
Yeah, he's tiny. I don't think he's 5'3", Leroy. That's crazy.
A wee man.
Andrea Kimi Antonelli. It says he's 5'8", but I'm not sure that I believe that.
5'8".
We saw him next to those Dolphin
5'8",
players.
what, standing on a car?
Yeah, I don't think that he's 5'8".
I don't think so, dude. All right, listen, I get it. I'm not surprised you guys are judging me. It's fine. I'll watch it by myself and I'll report back to you on Friday.
Yes, let us know on Friday.
But just be prepared.
Why do we need to watch?
You're also going to be sending us text messages.
Well,
why do we need to watch?
Once Jović kicks Wemby's ass, look out.
And it's going to mean what?
It's going to be big trouble for the NBA, dude.
Every summer when Jović goes away to play basketball,
right?
You have this same energy.
I know. It's a conundrum. He needs to figure out how to bottle it up and bring it over here with him. I don't know if it gets held up in customs or what, but I'm telling you.
I don't know what happened to him last. You know what? What I'm guessing happened as a young person, right? As a young person, you get in a rut, and veterans know how to fight through it. As a young person, you sometimes get frustrated, and it adds to it. You know what I mean?
Was it Frogboy's birthday today?
I don't know.
He is born in August, right?
Yeah.
It is his birthday.
Oh man, we should tell him happy birthday.
He just posted a Tyler the Creator video. That birthday video.
Of course he did. Of course he did. All right. Yeah. Well, happy birthday to one Cornelius Frogboy Marcos Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Take a break. We're back after this. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Leroy, can we get a weather update, please? Brought to us by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Hurricane season is here. Make sure your roof and windows are ready. Call 954-968-8155 for a free estimate.
It is partly cloudy. It looks like we got a chance for rain later on in the day because it's not as sunny as it's been. Winds are hardly moving anything, but I'm looking at clouds kind of moving from the northwest, barely moving though. And I would say right now it's 88 degrees.
Handsome Daffy says, what kind of friends are you? Because we didn't know Marcos's birthday? I'm sorry, dude. The only reason I know Leroy's birthday is because it's my daughter's birthday. It's like, do you know my birthday?
No.
Do you know what month it is?
Isn't it January?
No, not even close, dude.
I know it's in the fall.
It is in the fall. That is true.
Oh,
I
then
remember
it's
season.
it is. Hold on. I think it's October.
It is October.
Okay.
You are correct. You are correct. But the point is, like, I don't think that's a judgment of friendship.
I think it is.
The only reason I know
No,
I know Leroy's birthday is because he shares a birthday with my daughter.
Yeah.
Do you know Jennifer's birthday?
Me? Yeah.
You do.
Yes.
Is her birthday in January?
Oh my God.
No?
Leroy, you're awful. Why do you think
She's
everybody was
March? I want to say March. It's not March. February?
Nope.
April.
Yes.
I knew it was spring.
Wow. Yeah, April.
Oh, well.
You know who else's birthday is on Sophia and my birthday? Jerron.
Who?
Remember Jerron?
I do. I see Jerron
Yeah.
all the time at the Heat games.
Yeah, no dreads.
I know.
Yeah.
Jennifer's offended. We don't know. her
Yeah,
birthday.
Jen's birthday is April
I know.
9th.
Whatever, dude. She didn't put Leroy's birthday in the newsletter.
Yeah. Like
I don't know either of your
listen,
birthdays, if I'm honest.
Can I just say this, Jennifer? As a person who you've worked with a long time, hung out with, broke bread with, who's never been in the newsletter.
Yep.
Why don't you pipe down a little bit?
Right.
Wait, so are you a Libra or a Scorpio?
I'm a Scorpio.
Mm.
Yep. You just had a birthday. I know that. Right?
No.
Didn't you just have a birthday?
Why did we start?
I thought you just had a birthday.
Wait.
Did you just go somewhere for your birthday?
No.
June?
No.
May?
Nope.
April?
I literally said it 5 minutes ago.
Did she really?
I said when you said February, I said my birthday's in February.
Nah, you went somewhere this summer for your birthday, dude.
Nope.
I think
Not
you're
if
making
her
it up.
birthday's not in the summer.
Interesting.
My birthday's not in the summer. My birthday
No, he
is
says he
February
remembers
7th.
some dude, Jerron's birthday. That's because our birthday's on the same day.
My birthday's February 7th. It's a week before Valentine's
Now-
Day, Super Bowl weekend. It's really easy to remember.
And I should know Jennifer's birthday because she's one day before the cutoff. If she was on
Tax
the
day?
20th, she'd be a Taurus.
Oh, yeah.
You guys believe in that hocus pocus nonsense?
do.
Really?
I don't.
I have no idea.
But-
what
I'm
it
an
means.
Aquarius.
Everybody tells me, "Oh, you must be a Taurus."
Yeah, you're giving Taurus, buddy.
What the hell does that mean?
Very
What
stubborn.
is-
Your birthday's the 8th, the 28th?
Yes.
Who, not yours is the 28th?
Mine is the 28th.
Oh, I
yes.
thought Leroy's was the 28th.
No, he's the 15th.
Mine is the 15th of
I'm
May.
sorry. My apologies.
The point is, now you can see why we didn't remember Frogboy's birthday.
Yeah, you
Right.
guys are terrible.
Sorry. It's a guy. I don't think many people know their best
Listen,
friend's
Can I
birthday.
just
That's
say
really bad.
this? Can I just say this? Me and Robert and Harold, we all text each other all the time,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
And one of the three of us, when it's the other one's birthday, will text the following day and say, "Ooh, forgot it was your birthday,"
I would be cooked without Facebook.
And we
like, I would
hung
have
out.
No idea.
all the time. So
I
Like,
did that the other day in the hallway with Ashley O. I was like, birthday? She goes, it was yesterday. I was like, happy birthday. Because I would have no idea on
well,
birthday.
yeah,
if it
because
wasn't
she's
for
back.
Facebook.
She's back in the building every day, right?
She is. She's here
Yeah.
every day. She's now doing Light FM.
Okay, I need
See
to.
her. Seen her a bunch.
Yep.
But I was like, birthday? Because otherwise, if it wasn't for Facebook, I'd have no idea people's birthday. And then some people don't. When they put their fake birthdays on there, I'm cooked.
Or when they don't even put your birthday in there at all.
Right. Like the newsletter.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we're laughing because Jennifer got offended that we didn't know her birthday.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you didn't even publish yours.
Yeah.
But she got you a cake. So I suggest
It was
that
a
you pipe
guilt.
it down a
She
bit.
got me a cake.
It was a guilt cake.
She got me a cake.
Headlines are brought to you by Doral Kia. Miami, the Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. Whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. Marlins lose yesterday, 6-4. Let's hear from old Clayton McCullough after the loss and some of his thoughts.
Okay, back-to-back, just tough games. What do you think's preventing you guys from finishing one here?
That was another good ball game, and I think a lot of credit to Philly for them for hanging in there, and they get a hit by pitch lead off the inning, and then they just really strung some good at bats together, and got some knocks, and were able to have the one big inning in the game. So I mean, a lot of times one inning in a game can decide things, and tonight they were able to do that there in the middle part, and just couldn't quite get over the hump. But I think it was another well played game. But again, loss is a loss, and it'll sting.
Big Mike's inning. Do you tip their cap to some of their ABs there?
I do. I mean, we've seen how good Mike's been this year, and they got it done, and they did. They just put good at bats together, and used a big part of the field, and were able to find some holes. And so credit to them for able to do that against a guy who's really been on a good run and had a great year.
How did you configure the arm side? I know we were expecting to see Tyler Phillips at some point in the bowl.
Yeah, so I thought about Philly, and Gibby was going to go the first 7 hitters, and then go to Zuber there. And I think and it kind of got back around after the Trey Turner at bat, kind of see where the game was. And I think then we felt like depending on score and whatnot, we'd run some other guys, and so I think just looked at trying to win every moment we could, as long as we could, and just see what the score, game state, and all look like. And guys, I think really all threw the ball well tonight. They just were able to cash in.
What set
Very
out
frustrating. Very frustrating.
Yeah.
You have a lead. So need this one today. Sandy on the hill, 6:05 is your first pitch, and hopefully they can get that one done. I know we were all lacking this in our life, but ESPN today, it was reported they are going to add a really under the radar voice for Monday Night Football. Pat McAfee has been added to the Monday Night Football desk. So really,
You're joking.
really great to see more.
You're joking.
More Pat McAfee. No, I'm not. No.
Is it like not to? Sorry, this is gonna come off so bad. But is it just like Monday Night Football's goal to just put the worst broadcasting group together?
You know what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to recreate when Monday Night Football first came out. You had the play-by-play guy, you had the analysis, and then you had the other guy who was a former player, but he was kind of the funny, fun guy. You know what I mean? And
Isn't that what Kelsey's supposed to be? I thought Jason Kelsey was supposed to be fun guy.
Yeah. So it's gonna be Kelsey and.
So here's the team. This is the death team. It's Scott Van Pelt, Jason Kelsey, Marcus Spears, Jason McCourty, and now of course.
But that's just the. They're not. He's not doing the game.
No. The game is still
Okay.
Troy Aikman and Joe Buck.
But I thought you said he was going to be in the booth.
No, I didn't.
No, he said the desk.
I said
The desk. Sorry. Okay.
But this is the last year on Troy Aikman's contract, and suffice to say, Pat McAfee will be in that booth next year.
No.
Either with Troy Aikman,
That's just awful.
either with Troy Aikman or without Troy Aikman. Pat McAfee.
If that happens, I'm watching the Mannings.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Well,
I
how
really
can you-
can't stand him, you guys.
How can you not like the job Troy Aikman has done?
No. I'm not saying.
Troy Aikman has done a fantastic job, but Troy Aikman unfortunately works for ESPN, who seems obsessed with putting as much Pat McAfee in our lives as possible. So when I see Pat McAfee's on the desk, that lets me know, like, oh, we're 1 year away from Pat McAfee being in the booth. Like, that's what they're going to do.
Right.
Now, there's going to be a lot of shuffling next year too, because like 3 of the booths are up on contracts. And so I would imagine there's going to be a lot of poaching anyway. Like, so Troy and Joe may go to Fox or something like that, or they may go to CBS or something like that. there could be a lot of shuffling around in the NFL broadcast circles, but McAfee's going to be in that booth next year for sure. He's going to, I mean, like, how many big grains are falling? Because he's going to fall asleep at one of these jobs.
I'm just curious as to like how many people could actually do that job and like do the job that say a Troy Aikman does.
That's
know what I mean?
They did a bunch of combos for a while on Monday Night Football after losing Gruden, and they really just couldn't find it up until just getting Bucc and Aikman from Fox. Like they tried Jason Witten, Booger McFarlane. They just never could find they did like Louis Riddick. Like they just couldn't find the right mix.
You know what's crazy about all of this is that there's a fine line, a very small fine line between being informative and being entertaining.
Yep.
Some guys try to be too informing to the point where you lose the audience, even though what they're saying makes sense, right? Other guys are trying to be too entertaining to where you don't get or understand what's going on. And there's only a handful of guys and combinations that can accomplish that, right? And so I think Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, they don't have as much of the silly stuff, but you get, what's going on in the game, how everything's going, what, Troy Aikman kind of breaks it down really good.
Troy's been great. I think Troy, like, at one point was pretty bland, and he hit like a point in his career. I think going to ESPN, like, he's gotten a lot more, like, he'll go after guys and say what he means. I mean, we saw that last year with the Dolphins.
So I don't. The thing is, and I believe that we live in a world today where any criticism means you're going after a guy.
Mm-hmm.
If you're the analyst for a game and you say, here's this, he shouldn't have did that. Here's what he should have did. That's not going after a player. That's explaining to people the difference in what they see versus what should have happened. That's not going after people, but we get everybody's so thin-skinned that we take that information and make it mean, oh, he's going after players now.
The league put up they threw the Tom Brady rules at Troy Aikman last week.
About what he can and can't do?
Yeah, he's not allowed to go to the team facilities anymore. He has to do Zoom meetings. And if I'm Troy Aikman, I'm like, that's a punishment? I get to do these things via Zoom? Right. I don't have to go act like I like these people? Troy, you're going to have to talk to Mike McDonald via Zoom. He goes, oh, man, tough. I don't have to go to Seattle early? What a punishment. Like that's like if Troy Aikman's like, oh man, you got me. I can't believe it. He goes, I should have been a consultant earlier.
Yeah. Well, I think that what this does though.
What's that?
Think about this. Let's think big picture here.
Hmm?
Troy Aikman has a good landing spot.
Yeah.
So he could tell ESPN, if you don't pay me, I'll just go do this full time.
I like that.
And I'll be happy with it.
I think you would be happy with that.
It like sometimes these companies treat things as this is their only job.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that this is the best you're going to get here at this network. But when you've done it long enough and you maybe just want to do something else, then you're not going to negotiate. Like, here's what it costs. Here's what I want. If not, I'll go do other things. I'm good. I've been doing this for a long time.
What if they just stick Joe Buck with Pat McAfee and Aaron Rodgers next year after Aaron Rodgers retires?
You think Aaron Rodgers will be good doing the job?
No. That's why he puts that.
He'll go on rants.
Don't you worry, Aaron. Just ride my coattails. Punting.
Right. I mean, not for nothing, but how big would that love fest be?
Oh my God.
Because yeah.
Oh my God.
You kind of need two of the guys in the booth if you have three guys to go at each other and make fun of each other. Right?
Definitely.
That's my worst nightmare, actually. Don't even talk about it.
What?
Troy, if Joe Buck has to be stuck with Aaron Rodgers and
Pat McAfee. Oh my God, that's just like that's awful.
Joe Buck just leaves.
Yeah, I would.
Comes back. He does the opening broadcast, and then he can just put the headset down because they're just going to be rambling about conspiracies the whole time.
No, literally.
You make some points, Aaron. Punting. We'll take a break. Back after this. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Hey, Taste of the Track is returning to Gulfstream Park on August 29th with the Taste of Havana. And we got a chance for you to win a 4-pack of tickets to go. To enter, go to the contest page at WQAM.com. I love all things Taste of Havana. That sounds delicious. Gulfstream Park, August 29th. Check that on out. Schmeath and Schmolnick statement in 3, 2. Anyway, you guys, Brittany, did you torture yourself yesterday? Because you see what happened again yesterday on social media out of Tampa Bay?
Yes, thanks to you.
There it is.
No, he asked me if I wanted to see it.
Maybe try a taste of salad. We can't eat salad right now. Are we done?
I don't know if we're done, but now we have a new problem with eggs and chicken. So
I think everything's pretty much poisoned at this point.
Well, because there's no regulations.
There's no regulations,
Nope.
yeah.
The FDA has been defunded.
Is that Doge's fault? Is that when Doge came through?
Doge, like the
Elon Musk group, was that when the early goings? Or was it something else that cut FDA?
Because our I'm trying to use the words. Our administration decided to take away funds from the FDA that helps with regulations.
Who needs them, right?
Yeah.
Who needs them? Who needs safe food? Who needs it?
Just all walk around with bubble guts.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll just figure it out.
But now the egg. So yeah, actually really be careful because the egg and chicken recall has been deemed like deadly.
Yeesh.
So what? Oh, I don't even know. I got to look into that.
Careful.
I got chicken for
Publix eggs are one of the problems.
Publix eggs?
Yes.
Yeesh. All right. Well, good to know. More obstacles in life.
Yep.
But anyway, if you want to feel better, if you're a Canes fan,
go tickle stick and eat
What
lobster.
does it make you feel better? Why are you lying?
Well, I mean, if you're a Dolphins fan,
Okay, if you're a
Canes
Canes
fan,
fan, yeah, that's
sick
true.
to your stomach. But yesterday, Rueben Bain went viral once again because all of the reporters just kept marveling because he wouldn't leave the practice field. And they just kept reporting like Rueben Bain here for 30 minutes after practice, just alone doing moves on a blocking dummy. And then somebody's like, Rueben Bain here for 45 minutes, still here after practice. It's 105 degrees doing moves on a blocking dummy. Then he was there for over an hour working on this thing all by himself. And apparently he sets up the whole thing by himself. He's dragging it. Everybody loves him over there. And John Gruden got really upset because somebody accused Rueben Bain of being look at me. And he said some guy named rugby star coach said, imagine making it all the way to the NFL preseason and thinking that the difference between getting picked up or not is reps against an inert sled that can't fight back. Unless this is just to be seen working, go rest, my guy. You have a game this weekend. And John Gruden said, maybe the dumbest statement ever. Go lay on your couch. You're not going to talk about John Gruden's Bucks.
Don't you dare.
Man.
I just
he's the loss of my life.
Nobody ever questioned whether Rueben Bain wasn't going to be good. Like I remember before the draft, some of the things they were saying, and you heard me yelling about it, Tobin. Turn on the damn film.
Right.
Like when is the film going to speak for everything? We're so caught up in looking at numbers on a piece of paper, and the evidence is right in front of you. Just watch him. Now, all that being said, I understand why the Dolphins took an offensive lineman, especially Proctor. And it doesn't mean that, Rueben Bain is not going to have success. People sometimes think that if you choose one player over another, that means you think one player is better. But I would say based on what the Dolphins were trying to improve, it was. But I don't think anybody thinks that Rueben Bain is going to be a bad player. So from that standpoint, he's, you know what? Shame on everybody else who were looking at the paper and saying, "Oh, this is what, this is why we can't take him that high, because we want the guy that looks like Tarzan, but not the guy that plays like Tarzan." So yeah.
SDI says he can work out all he wants. He still has arms that won't work in the pros.
Really?
We'll see, dude. I don't know.
Really?
He's making some of these offensive linemen look pretty silly in Bucc.
By the way, I played with 2 Hall of Fame players that everything that came out was a negative about them. John Randall. John Randall was a low-round pick, undersized, had a motor like Rueben Bain, and guess what? He's a Hall of Famer.
We'll see Maui Noah tomorrow, right? Maui Noah will be here for joint practice. That'll be fun.
And another guy is Randall McDaniel. Randall McDaniel was a left guard that played at 265 pounds.
Jeez.
In today's NFL. 265 pounds.
How?
He was probably one of the smallest offensive linemen in the league, but he could run.
Did they try and fatten him up?
I mean, he could run, and he was strong as an ox. So guess what? All these guys that say we're going to put big guys in front of him, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, he's now a Hall of Famer. So when I say that, yeah, you can take some of that. You can take some of those things and help with your decision. But the number one overall decision should be made by what you see on tape. When you see a defensive lineman in any capacity running all over the field, it's one of the things that I said I marveled at with Christian Wilkins. He was all over the field.
I don't know if it's just my out. Like I just see a ton of it. Like I don't see anything close to this with like Mesidor, for example. Like I just feel like the content, and then maybe people in Tampa are just like, hey, Rueben Bain content does numbers, and they're just putting out a ton of it.
Right.
But I just think
especially in Florida, because he's a Miami guy, and everybody down here thought they would draft him over Proctor.
I just it does sting a little bit seeing everybody fall in love with him.
Is this the same thing with Phillips and Russo?
No, I don't remember Greg Russo having these kind of videos.
Well, no. I'm saying that didn't Russo go before Phillips?
The pick right before.
Right. So when you look at the two guys, like the decision was made to take Russo over Phillips. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, not really though. Like it wasn't position for position.
Yeah.
Like they ended up taking a Hurricane at that point.
Right.
And it was position. Yeah, like this isn't
like
position
but it was the same position, so it would be more of a comparison.
Yeah, I mean, those guys were good players. I mean, they weren't. I don't even think either one of. I think if you were to ask Canes fans, like because of how far the teams went, like Bain and Mesidor are probably going to looked back upon more beloved than those two were.
Yeah,
right.
They didn't play together. Number one, they also it was the right decision. Like Russo would have gone before Jalen Phillips, even though he sat out a year, because
Right.
Jalen Phillips retired from football, came back, had a major leg injury before he retired, and then it was he only played 1 year down here. So I think Russo was the right decision, and he was younger too.
I think the thing is, like, they had the offensive line definitely looked good in that first drive. You're looking forward to seeing what more will look like as the year goes on. Because I get it, like you definitely want an offensive line to protect Malik Willis. It's just, I hope that this is, puts kind of a rest on it for all the investment of high picks that they've had into that offensive line already.
Yeah, but right. And I think that's the key, is that when you look at it and you say, man, they've made a lot of investment at this unit, right? And still, and still they need to address it.
I just looked I didn't notice that Dre popped up right behind you.
Yeah,
He's been there the whole time.
he's
Has
been
he
there the
been?
whole time.
He camos in with the
He literally
Yeah.
jumped on the couch and everything.
didn't even see him. We'll take a break. Come back. We got the mixed bag coming up next.
Baseball coverage on W.
Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. You guys can get in on the chat, YouTube, and Twitch. 104.3 WQAM on YouTube. Miami, 104.3 WQAM on Twitch. And it is that time where we like to mix things on up. We like to call this segment The Mixed Bag, you rascals. Leroy, are you familiar with Baker Mayfield?
I am.
Baker
I am.
Mayfield,
Former Brown,
former
along with
Brown,
other teams.
the quarterback of the Bucks, maybe a little disgruntled to start camp, but seems like he's put a little bit of that behind him. He feels like the Bucs are going to shock some people this year. Is what he had to say.
I think we're going to shock a lot of people this year, and so I'm excited to just get on the road and do that.
Anything else? You're going to surprise people when you say you're going to shock people?
Yeah, I mean, listen, embellish it. There's no embellishing. I think you can't avoid it. There's the TVs everywhere. I think everybody's – yeah. Hell yeah, I am. Everybody's picking us probably to have a losing record, so we'll see.
Huh.
Which doesn't mean you won't be in the playoffs because that division is like yikes.
It is a very weird division. It is a very weird division. To miss the playoffs.
It used to be the NFC West was that division, right? With Seattle and Seattle. I mean, Seattle.
Yeah, they had their run of being pretty wonky.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay. I mean, where are they on Super Bowl odds right now? Tampa Bay is plus 4,500 to win the Super Bowl this year.
How about to win the division? Plus 300?
Let's see. NFC South odds. Kind of think that they're one of the favorites in that division.
Yeah. Hey.
Right, Dre? Tell them, dude.
Get out.
The South. Yeah, Tampa's the favorite right now. Plus 170. Then the Saints. Then the Panthers. And then the Falcons. I don't think Tua's been good for those. I don't think Tua's been good for those odds. But yeah, Tampa's the favorite to win that division.
No barking. That's the rule in here.
Yep.
You bark, you got to go.
You got to go. Sorry, Dre. Meanwhile, favorite everyone's looking at, the Rams. Sean McVay has planned out how they're going to tackle Australia.
I would say the essence of what it really comes from is what we learned in COVID, that the more that we can keep guys in their normal rhythm and routine, the better off. And then there are certain things based on time zones, time allotted to adjust your circadian rhythm. But I'm a big believer that, how long can we keep our players in a comfortable rhythm? Some of those things are outside of my area of expertise that I've been educated on, but everything that we do is geared towards what we think is best for our players. And that'll always be the case as long as I'm fortunate enough to be the coach here. And so that was really, whether it's traveling from West Coast to East Coast, whether it's staying in Baltimore and traveling a little bit later than most teams are accustomed to in London. But what we do believe in is doing our research, trusting the people that are responsible for giving us the information, and then ultimately make the decisions that are best for our players. And they've done a really good job of being able to handle it. And I know it's after the fact.
He's a rambler.
It was a great thing in London because our guys played well and we had the result. But everything goes back to, what we learned in COVID, where we used to travel on Fridays instead of just being mandated to travel Saturday. And then that kind of has just evolved, a little bit ever since.
So all you do is add a couple of and you got Mike McDaniel. Because the hell did he say? Circadian.
I'm high as a kite, Yogi.
Circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm. When was the last time you had that, Tobin?
Don't think I ever have.
Yeah, me neither.
Physical, mental, behavioral changes that roughly go through a 24-hour cycle, controlled by a master clock in the brain. How about that?
I'm not that deep.
Yeah,
just
me
tell
neither.
me what time we got to play. And
Yeah, I don't think it's not the wrong term. Like, it's the proper term. It's just like it's a silly thing to say.
I bet you there was probably 30 reporters in there that typed on their phone.
Do you think that he just has a lot of caffeine, or do you think he's snow blowing?
I think he's just smart, and he did ramble a bit, right?
How many coaches do you think are using uppers? Because Brittany sent us this clip yesterday of Dan Lanning from Oregon, and he looked high as a kite, Yogi. We already know that we had the the eyes of Adam Gase. We saw, of course, Chris Furster.
I had circadian rhythm at the Olive Garden.
I don't mean to be irresponsible with this, but is there a massive cocaine problem with coaches?
Here's what I would say. I can never be a coach. They spend an incredible amount of time, right? An incredible amount of time preparing and doing what needs to be done to prepare the team for a game. watching film on new recruits. I mean, new draft picks and picking up guys, and it's a lot of work. But I don't know. I can't go there. Like that sounds crazy. Although
it does sound crazy, but we have seen some evidence of it in the past.
Yeah.
Speaking of uppers, Dan Campbell, he was speaking to local news in Detroit, and he says that he has changed his caffeine habits.
Are there any changes that you've made to the caffeine habits or the workout?
Well, I know I still work out every morning.
Well, that's clear.
I did do something to just, our guy Fish here told me to, hey man, why don't you take this blood test? They'll check all your levels, your vitamins, hormones, all this stuff. And so a couple little things came out of it. I changed a couple of things, and yes, I did back down on caffeine. All right, it's not a gallon; it's a half a gallon now. All right, a day. So we're good.
Is that spread out from morning until when? When do you stop?
Well, yeah, most of the time it goes well into the evening. And I'm one of those weird people, man. I can chug a cup of coffee right before I go to bed. I'm out cold. It doesn't keep me up. I don't know. So, yeah.
I would love to know what those blood tests came back saying on him. The way the how much espresso was flowing through his veins.
Dude, like I drink. If I go past 1 cup of coffee, when I pee, it smells like coffee.
Wow.
Like, it's crazy. So I don't know how people could just drink that all the time.
Oh, he was throwing the extra shots into it, the whole deal.
Yeah, he clearly doesn't have anxiety.
Like, it's crazy.
Because I might have more than.
Yeah, well, normally what I do is I'll get 2 venti. I go to Starbucks. I get 2 venti of the Pike with 2 shots in them. So black eye in both. That's what I come in with. That's how I start the day. So
that's psychotic.
Wow. So he had to cut back a little bit because they were probably like, hey, your blood is like the Roadrunner right now.
By the way, I've been hooked on the internet watching live coyotes chasing live Roadrunners.
That's what you've been hooked on lately?
Yeah.
You got to take the internet away from you.
That's so odd. Oh, please. You're getting excited about EuroBasket friendlies. You're not.
What's that have to do with the internet, Brittany?
That's a lot to do with the internet.
What does that have to
You
do
went
with
to
the
go
internet?
scout the French team to see if Wemby and Rudy Gobert were going to be playing today or tomorrow in a friendly.
Yeah, I am.
You're not any
I want
better.
to know who Jović is going against.
You're not any better.
It's completely reasonable.
It's not.
Don't judge me.
Then don't judge him.
He's watching Roadrunners.
Let him.
Tate South says he's got about 3 years left.
No, like that's unhealthy.
Listen, he's cut down.
That is like you have to, especially being out in that sun and sweating. Your body probably has to just drop. You can't stay hydrated. You have to be dehydrated all the time.
Didn't John Daly have to cut down on all his Diet Cokes? Because he was having like two.
Well, he was drinking
having,
all
like,
those
2
Diet
feeds.
Cokes so he wouldn't put a beer in his hand.
John Daly.
That's why he had always had a Diet Coke, because he could lie and say, at least it's not beer.
John Daly typically drinks about 10 to 12 Diet Cokes a day. Through his peak, though, he would have 12 to 20. So he, too, has cut back by half almost.
That's insane. But it has like arsenic in it. That's like a different level. Like it has no sugar, but there's still caffeine in there. That's terrible.
What about Coke Zero? Do you think he switched on over to that?
I don't think that's any better for you.
Schmeathan says Dan Campbell's like Jason Statham movie where he only is allowed to stay alive by using battery cables on his nips.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Imagine if Tobin got Dan Campbell's caffeine order.
I think I could take it down. I don't think I'd be too bothered.
Oh, look how you behave with a cold brew.
I behave completely normally.
No, but Tobin runs on coffee, so it's not out of the. Although I will say the only time I've ever really drank more coffee than him, Vegas.
Yeah, because you liked your fancy cups.
Was your circadian rhythm off?
Oh man,
Central Time really gets my circadian rhythm off.
Dude, we literally stood. We were on the little belt, the little people mover, about ready to fight because he was so ridiculous.
Von Miller, he signed with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
He explained what he has left in the tank.
I can still play football. I can still play football, but I can still contribute in other ways. On my Super Bowl teams, it's not just one person that gets it done. I think you can say what you want to say about my play on the field and what I got left. When it comes to being a great teammate, like if it was a Hall of Fame for that, like I'm going in the Hall of Fame first ballot. To be honest, it's not. I'm probably the best teammate that ever played in the National Football League, and I say that with all confidence in the world. My ability to get people around me to play at a level that they wouldn't normally play at, like I don't think nobody does that like me. And I said the other day that I can contribute 10 to 15 plays. That's without even being on the field. So you got a game that you play 50 snaps, 60 snaps, something like that. I can win 10 to 15 of those without me being even on the field, without my play, just by my knowledge of the game and getting everybody else to play at a level that they wouldn't normally play at. So whether it's the defensive coordinator, defensive line, young guys, like I can contribute in so many different ways to win games. And that's not even talking about the type of player that I still believe that I am.
Wow. Von Miller lacks confidence.
Okay, that's great. But he's already setting you up for the possibility of him sucking on the field because he's already telling you that there's other things.
Yeah, he's giving you leadership plays.
But didn't he also say he could roll out of bed and get 9 sacks?
8, yes, he did say
sacks. Okay, what's his over/under?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
I'm going under
3.5.
Well, if he put 8 out there, they'll go 4.
So what? But if I put it at 3.5, you think he gets over? You think he gets 4 sacks? 4 sacks, is that possible for him this year?
The only reason why I would say it might be possible is because of who they have rushing inside. So sometimes a sack may get funneled to him. You see what I'm saying? So it depends on, is he going to be able to play enough plays to be that person that is out there and when the quarterback gets flushed out?
Who's that dude who came to the Dolphins like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and he had like the greatest first month known to man? Was it Melvin Ingram?
No,
I think it was Melvin Ingram. He was like defensive player of the month.
Yeah, he had like 4 sacks.
That's all he had. But that was it. That's what we had.
That was it.
That was it. But it was, he came in humming. Take a break. Get you caught up with your headlines. We're back after this.
Odyssey Stars and Strings presented
replace Mike B?
That's a great question.
When does that happen? Do we get like finalists? Can I be a judge?
You want to be a judge?
I think I should be a judge.
I think that process has already happened.
Do you think they've picked already? You think they're down to the finalists? Like, who do you?
When it comes to things like that, do you think that they actually go through like it's a worldwide search, as they say?
I don't know.
I don't think so, man.
I would imagine whoever filled in for him's got an upper hand.
That's what I'm thinking.
But maybe they want to do something completely different. You know, maybe they want to do something that's completely away from Mike B because there's no replacing Mike B.
Just when we got Giannis, can he just do the first game?
I know.
Can he just
game.
do the first game?
I'd love to know from him how he would have done it.
I know. Get him on.
Antetokounmpo! 3!
If you saying that.
Oh, man.
Antetokounmpo for 3? That's the last thing you really want to say.
Oh, I don't know. He's working on his shot, dude. By the way, big news. I don't have to pirate it tomorrow. It is on my subscription.
It's huge.
Very excited. I
huge
just
news.
saw this on FIBA's Instagram when Brittany and I were walking back from the coffee department, and I looked, and it's got Nikola Jović, Victor Wembanyama tomorrow on DAZN. I'm like, hot dog. I don't have to pirate it.
It says Nikola Jović.
No, it says Jokic.
Oh, I was like, I was about to say.
That'd be something if he got the billing over Joker.
Like, what?
That'd be impressive. But let me tell you something. The world's going to recognize tomorrow. They're going to be like, who is this kid?
I think they already know who he is.
You think Joker comes back from wherever he lives in the offseason, like last minute? Like he ain't over here working out and doing stuff like you see all the other guys do.
He looks in very good shape for Joker. He looks in comparatively how he's look. He looks in very good shape.
I think we take how a guy plays and make him in shape or not. I just think that's the way he plays, and he plays a ton of minutes. So I don't know how people could think he's not in shape.
He looks, and he's just nobody can move him.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't change anything if I was Joker. He's got it down to a science. Plus, he just has to go play with horse. He's fine. He's got it all figured out. We don't have to dive into this one anymore. So crazy. Jennifer says he should have said coffee run. It wasn't really a coffee run. It's the coffee department.
I don't think
it's you make it sound like there's HR here, there's here, and here's our coffee department. Like,
just specifically,
there are 3 different coffee machines there, are there not?
There's
is
2.
there 3? No.
There's 2.
There's 2 with a water machine.
Yeah,
which
there's
is
2 with a water.
Which is technically a
There's 2.
machine for tea.
I only know 1.
There's a K-cup. There's the Keurig with the little if you want to make the cafecito.
That's the Keurig, and then there's an espresso machine.
And then there's also the water machine, which technically is for tea. So there it is. That's why it's a department.
It's a beverage department.
Or it's the kitchen.
It's the kitchen.
Well, whatever. Nitpickers.
Yeah, I don't know why they
Everyone's
care.
going after me. Bullies.
We spend more money on coffee machines than we do people.
Man, when it goes down though, whew,
trouble.
Headlines.
So can you drink any of the other coffees?
Can I drink?
If there's not Cafe Bustelo, I won't drink coffee.
I'm not drinking anything else besides Cafe
I'm
Bustelo.
not drinking Dunkin' Donuts.
I've dabbled in the Dunkin' before, but no, I don't. No, thanks.
That's literally dirty water.
I don't even
water,
like.
Yeah.
I don't particularly like any other Cuban brand of coffee, like Pilon. Like,
La Llave. You don't like your La Llave?
yeah. Is that the green one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
I've been
Bustelo loyal.
Being at work and being able to push that 6-ounce strong.
Mm-hmm.
Every other coffee I drink, if I drink coffee elsewhere, tastes like water.
Yeah. Yep.
So I just don't drink coffee anywhere but at work.
Let's get to our headlines. Those are brought to you by Doral Kia at a Domino's game. You'll always find your abuelito. Maybe with some Kevin Mustolo. Whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. Well, this is just a great quote. This is from Clay Ferraro from Local 10, a fantabulous quote that where the hell did it go? I hope we didn't delete it. Hold. Yeah, here we go. This is from Kane's practice Canes OC Shannon Dawson is speaking, and this is a quote from Clay Ferrara's Twitter. Quote, "Sometimes it's not about the great plays you make. It's about the dumbass plays you make." End quote.
Swag penalties.
I like it.
Like everything's going great. You're moving the ball down the field, and then somebody does something. Yeah.
That Shannon Dawson's a rascal. He's always got that look like he wants to do a trick play, but Mario Cristobal has to rein him in. He's like, trenches.
Right, which is why Mike McDaniel's going to work in LA.
We'll see. I don't know.
Because I'm telling you, you have a guy who played quarterback that's the head coach, who likes to run the football. So when they do all that crazy stuff with the sweeps and double, he's going to be like, hey, man.
Oh, but when he busts out the Mally Cat, I mean, those are that's good times. And Malachi Tony's just zinging it down the field.
So
well,
good.
you know, didn't he play quarterback in high school?
Yes,
he can do it all.
Yeah.
Oh, what a player.
Like not like that was his only position, but he came.
No,
in
because the quarterback got hurt or something, so they
yeah.
moved him to quarterback.
They won the state championship with him at quarterback.
You could just see the panic that just goes over when oh no, he's passing. And when he's gonna throw to that intangibles, Barcate, oh my God. Oh.
My favorite is when they come out of high school and they put what position does he play, and they just put athlete.
Athlete.
He's the epitome of that, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. Mario Cristobal spoke to the media this week. He was asked about their rankings position, and then he went on a whole thing about blocking.
I could give a rat's ass about where we're ranked. Yeah, of course. I said the same thing.
Put that on a tee for Cristobal. He's going to knock it out of the park.
It doesn't matter if you haven't played a game.
I think 12.
Yeah, no, not at all. He's like, he has no time for that nonsense.
Right. Well, I think what made it easy? I think 12 of the preseason top 25 last year ended up unranked. Is that accurate? Something like that, right? I mean, there's statistical data to last year lifetime, but you got to realize we have these guys for what's the legal limit? Whatever legal limit is, sometimes 3, sometimes 4 hours. When they leave here, man, 20 hours, take away your 6, 7, 8 for sleep. All those hours of everyone just, heaping the praise on them and whatnot. So the best way, to approach that, in our opinion, and we don't have all the answers and we don't judge, but every day you battle for their minds, right? That space between their ears is the most important part that we need to affect during training camp. And the best way to affect that is with real deal work, the right type of truth telling and confrontation to make sure that we get the best out of everybody and not let things slip as it relates to culture, to discipline, to doing things the right way and never coming off of it, even if you don't get the right result,
What a guy. You know that he just wants to tuck these guys in for the hours that they're not there. He goes, all right, just no nonsense, just back to football.
Well,
I saw that on the Lyle arrest, did you see what the guy, he said, I visually estimated that he was going 130 miles an hour. I'm like, how can you visually estimate that?
Visually?
So that's going to go down the drain in court. What?
I can't tell what that is.
You can't
I'm going to say he was going 130.
Wait.
130.
Wait. Are we allowed to do that now? I just eyeballed it.
I think you can for certain, so let's say they were chasing and then he's like, oh, he sped up even more because I think they caught him on, according to the report, I think they caught him at a speed and then he obviously was trying to get away. And then he visually estimated is what the police report said.
What was he driving?
I don't know.
That's what happens. You get that NIL, you can get the fast cars.
Wow. Let's see. Well, attempted to flee a traffic stop. According to the Miami Herald, was arrested last week. Charges of aggravated fleeing. I've never heard of that. Turned himself into Sunrise Police. It was around you, Leroy. He was spotted driving on the Sawgrass Expressway around 7 p.m. He was clocked by an officer going 92. The speed limit is 65. When the officer tried to pull him over, he allegedly sped up and got to as fast as 130 miles per hour while making rapid, abrupt lane changes.
Well, of course, if you're going twice the speed limit, of course your movements are going to be rapid. You're going twice the speed of everybody else.
But I don't see a car on here.
Right.
Let's see what kind of car it was. But
you're very limited in what cars can go 130.
Yeah. Date's house is probably a Hellcat.
I thought those were not even made anymore.
NIL can make it happen.
It was a car that can go fast.
It was a BMW.
Oh. Those are notoriously bad drivers in Miami.
Sheesh. Here was more of Mario Cristobal on blocking out the noise. He loves that.
That place out there, Green Tree Practice Field, okay, that's a real thing. And for us to accomplish what we want to accomplish, the work out there, the discipline out there, the conditioning out there, the physicality, playing with violence on the field, right? Doing all those things, that's what you pack with you when you go to Hard Rock or when you get on a plane and you go and play wherever you're going to play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 12, 3, 6, 5, 9, 10, whatever time it is. So that's the way that we combat it. I don't know. Again, that's our opinion. And we think it's been valuable for us, but I guess let's go find out, right?
Wow. You packing anything with you? Green Tree.
I don't even, you know what's crazy though? Coaches talk like that, and I'm not even saying that what he's saying isn't true. From a player's perspective, you don't even think like that. Right? Like you want to win and you're competitive and you feel that you're prepared. But I always believe even if something goes awry, what has to get you through those moments is your competitiveness, not the stuff that he's talking about. If you got a team full of competitors, and that's, what most coaches say they want. They want competition. They want guys competing. Because when you get in these tough moments in a game or wherever you are, you can fight through it if you're just competitive.
Timbo Slice says a nothing burger with tough sauce.
Yep, pretty
Tough.
much.
Yeah, tough.
Spicy tough sauce.
Yeah, it's got some bite to it.
Yep.
I love it. Weather update that's brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Have a leaky roof? Take action now. Get your free estimate. Call 954-968-8155. And it is currently in Miami 91 degrees.
Barely
This is
12 o'clock.
Extreme heat warning is what I have on my phone. Not just a heat advisory.
What direction is the wind coming out of?
I don't know, dude. That's your department.
No, but
You're saying-
I see clouds and it looks like it's coming out of the north, but I was just
Northwest.
Northwest. Yeah. All right, that's the way my clouds are moving.
They're saying that we can get up to 112 heat index today.
Jeez.
Really? Not me.
Mhm.
My heat index right now is 77.
In your house?
Oh yeah.
We'll take a break. More to come here on the show. Back after this.
WQAM broadcast.
Everybody, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. I'm so excited to get to watch the game tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad.
Will you stop it with this?
Now that I know I don't have to find a pirate feed for this just made my week even better. By the way, good job by DAZN. Covering the games people want to see. Very exciting. Need some Heat basketball in my life, man. I'm sick of Klay Thompson. Hey, Klay Thompson, when we get that buyout, all right, make it stink. You know you don't want to be there. I'm tired of waiting, Klay. Let's go. Chop, chop. Buyout. You know how much money we have? Enough of this. I'm at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to Heat rumors. Everybody's sending me Zapruder film of Davion Mitchell's Instagram. They're like, is that Nick Richards? I'm like, yeah, I guess. I'm like, nothing against Nick Richards. I'd love to have Nick Richards. Who doesn't want, 9 points and 7 rebounds from a 6'11" guy?
I mean, the Clippers paid $7 million for 8 points.
What is his agent got? Hypnosis?
His agent, he must have that same agent. Who's the pitcher that came down here for $80 million?
Wei and Chen?
Yeah, he got that Wei and Chen agent.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna. Well, Bradley will come back, but multiple years.
They couldn't even trade Wei and Chen.
No, well, they tried to do the okey doke. They're like, he's gonna opt out after 2 years.
What?
Or not?
Nothing. That was the first English he spoke. I stay here.
Yeah. What?
I love the way the teams plan that. Right? Oh, he'll opt out. Really?
Yeah, that was a Loria special. Loria was like, oh, yeah, Wei and Chen. We're going to put him out there, and it's going to work. It's like, he was terrible, dude. $80 million down the drain.
That's why you need to trust the people you hire to do that job. Like, always beware of owners that want to be GMs, right? Because they're not putting the same amount of time in as the GMs, the scouts, and whatever.
Karen says the cops stormed into Tobin's house for a Pirates Serbian channel.
Really?
No, officer, I actually paid for it. No, you didn't. Nobody even knows how to pay for that. You pirated it. I swear, I have the annual. I have the annual.
I have the receipt.
I have the annual.
I just would love to see the statistics, the data on how many people pay for that subscription in the United States of America.
I think it's me and that Draft Express guy who used to work for ESPN. I think that's the list.
I think that is the list.
Just wanted to watch Jović. Sure you did, pal. Tell it to the judge.
What's wrong with you?
He's so disappointed in you.
I don't understand why.
I don't like there's moments there's moments in time where I allow you to be you because it's fun. You're a different level of fan. I give you that, right? I'm not even disputing it. I know how I am. You are like the direct opposite. It's probably why we get along so well.
Mm-hmm.
But this is even too much for you. I mean, dude is preparing popcorn and beers for EuroBasket. Not even the tournament to get into the World Cup. Not the World Cup qualifiers, but a friendly.
A friendly.
Yeah.
A friendly.
Well, you got to get ready for Norway,
Is Norway notoriously good at EuroBasket?
Not at all.
Does Norway even have anyone that's over 6'5"?
Holland,
but he plays soccer. I think Holland plays basketball for them. I don't even know if they're playing Norway, but it's one of those flags that looks just like Norway. Maybe they're playing Denmark. I'm not really sure who they're playing in their first qualifier. I know they're playing Italy, so we got Jović versus Fontecchio. But that's not until the 30th.
Is Fontecchio the star of Italy?
Of course.
Then that shows you how good your team is.
Why?
If your star is struggling for minutes on your team.
Oh, dude, I saw a great Fontecchio stat today. Now I got to find it. But I was like, oh, yeah? They're sleeping
Wait.
on Fontecchio.
Hey, Brittany, you guys get mad at me for being on the internet? Like, you don't think this is a tad bit?
I held him accountable last segment.
I know.
When he was making fun of you and your Roadrunners.
Yes. You watch World Cup friendlies. I watch Roadrunner. Who doesn't like to see the real life coyote chasing a Roadrunner?
Most accurate, wide open 3-point percentage per team. Fontecchio, number 1 for the Heat, 48%. Don't leave him open. Don't help off Fontecchio. If you help off Fontecchio, he's got you right where he wants.
No. Let me just stop you because
why, dude?
Because you no block, no rock. I felt that's what was coming.
Oh, dude, I love that. I love that from the coach.
Of course you do.
What's not to love about that?
He's searching up the soundbite as we speak.
Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on.
Wait, what is Jennifer doing in the background?
She's mad at you.
She's mad at me. Tobin
Okay,
doing
so-
show research.
Yeah, I mean, our receivers are going to block. No block, no rock. How about that one?
That's a point.
I just can't get over it. Like, I got Mike McDaniel flashbacks on that one. I hate to admit it.
Oof. What a bum. Jeff Hafley's way different, much more concise. Now, I don't know if he's a good coach or not yet. That remains to be seen. But the press conferences, so concise, so regular. Love it. And now he's throwing in bits. He's getting more comfortable. You're throwing a bit. I'm not anti-bit. Everybody knows that. But everything's a bit nonstop with this Mike McDaniel, and he can't even get a sentence out.
I'm telling you, they're gonna love him.
Yeah, we'll see.
You don't believe this, but I am literally telling you, having a former quarterback as your head coach will stop a lot of the traps that Mike McDaniel gets caught in, especially a guy that's a physical-minded offensive coach in Jim Harbaugh.
Yikes. Lowest wide open 3-point percentage per team. Jović, 28.8%. That's got to come up this year. Starts against Wembanyama tomorrow at 2 p.m., everybody.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
You hear that, Nico? You're going to have all these wide open shots with Giannis. None of this bull bleep. Time to live up to contract. Mama loves you.
You think she's saying she's talking about living up to a contract?
Yeah. She wants another contract.
Okay.
She wants another contract.
Mixed contract. That's right. This isn't supposed to be. This is just starting place, not finish line. So you go out there tomorrow in that friendly. You better not be friendly to Wembanyama. You take your elbow, you put it right into his croissant. And when I go, throw biscuits. You put that thing with the threes under the nose.
But isn't his mom tall? So didn't his mom and dad play basketball also?
I don't know. I did see the Jović family one time, and I was like, mom is tall. Not surprising.
I mean, like, yeah. All right. Somebody has to be tall.
That's science from you, dude.
That's regular science. Correct.
Don't let this Wembanyama roam around. You put the hand in his face, okay? Even on your tippy toes. Spo is watching. He called me. He said, you keep an eye on old Jović. And don't let Jokic get all lazy either. We'll be watching on courtside 1891.
You think his mom is even going to a friendly?
In Serbia? Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Okay.
Definitely. The Jović family will be there. Where else are they going to be? Here?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, they might be here. I don't know. But I feel like if they're in Serbia, yeah, why wouldn't they be at a friendly in Serbia? It seems like the place to be.
I don't know that there's much else going on.
I mean, wow.
We're going to have a great day. We're going to the horse track. We're going to hang out with the Jokic's. And then we come to watch Friendly. But we're not going to be Friendly fans.
It's going to be great, dude. I can't wait tomorrow. 2 p.m. My life.
Nobody should be this excited.
It's 2 p.m. today?
Tomorrow.
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 We're already dealing with this today. Imagine how he's going to act tomorrow.
What do you mean? You think I could bet it on Kalshi?
I can assure you that it's probably not on count. I'd be shocked.
Very shocked.
For a friendly?
Well,
that's a new.
It's a real result, but not a friendly, you know?
It's really low. If you bet.
Why is that low? I bet on Summer League this year. One at the buzzer.
That's still.
It's
lower. I fear this is lower than that.
Yes. Let's see. This is lower than Summer League.
It is.
Is it?
Yes.
To bet on
France.
A EuroBasket friendly? It's pretty low.
Euros champ. Nah, I can't bet on it.
Oh, wow, I'm
gonna
shocked.
talk to Kalshi. I'm gonna talk to Kalshi.
Really? And they're gonna send you they're gonna send you a phone number.
What's that? One of they didn't get it?
Dude, did that sneak by? Did that sneak by when I said it?
No.
No.
We knew it. Take a break. When we come back, we'll play a little Rats Off a Ship next.
Off a ship.
Oh, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It's time to get to our favorite Wednesday game. Rats off a ship. Pew, 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 pew.
Tobin watching EuroBasket friendlies. Rats off.
Yeah. Why, dude?
Thank you so much for adding the first topic.
Are you?
You guys are haters, man. Just living my life.
Let the man live. What is he going to actually do at 2 p.m. tomorrow?
Why can't I just watch Jović against Wemby? Like, if I just said that on its face, so Jović and Wemby, you'd be like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. Tobin, what are you watching that at? Oh, EuroLeague friendly.
Then everybody would go, you can't be serious.
No, I don't understand why.
That's about exactly how it would go.
You can't be serious.
I watch Judge Judy.
Don't act like you wouldn't like that either.
That's my dessert.
Dude.
I don't like the way you said
Don't
that.
you dare put a sound. Don't you dare.
Dude. I can't quite figure out
Your bestie?
why Judge Judy? That's still one of the most
Because he fell for an AI picture.
Yeah.
It's not just about the picture, it's about the power, you know?
Oh, you like power?
I do with her. Yes.
Powerful women?
Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. What do we have today, Jennifer, for Rats Off a Ship, huh?
Oh, Lord. Okay, well, first of all, we have Scooby saying hi.
Hey, Scooby.
Anyway, Penn State frat boys are getting caught running a monster cocaine ring. Yeah.
Yep.
The head of operation was nicknamed Pablo Escobar.
Wow.
And if you would like to see how this man looks like,
That guy ran a cocaine ring? He looks
that
like
guy.
That's
That
the whole
guy.
point.
Exactly.
That's the whole point.
Wow.
Why would you ever look like a drug dealer?
Huh. Really?
Yep. He looked like he about to do my taxes.
I gotta tell you, I'm Rats Off a Ship on a cocaine ring at Penn State.
I also feel like he looks kind of staged too.
Like he's
who
the lackey?
who actually does his hair like that?
I don't know.
It
He
looks like
definitely put a curler in. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Pablo Escobar does his hair like that. That too.
And those glasses are not prescription. He's a liar.
They're blue light.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
They
Why
got
you
busted with a
questioning the
cocaine
drug-
ring, huh?
Why are you questioning the kingpin?
I'm not the only one questioning him.
Yeah.
That also just doesn't look like a mugshot.
No, it looks like his ID picture.
Oh yeah, it looks like his pledge picture is what it looks like.
Oh, he surrendered to authorities.
He did. He turned himself in.
Turned himself in. I can no longer live a lie. I was the head of the Cocaine Bear Penn State ring.
What an honest
Jeez.
man.
That's crazy. I'm Rats Off a Ship on running a cocaine ring at Penn State.
Rats off a ship.
Penn State's already had enough problems. Like now they have a cocaine ring. No, I'm not for that. Learn some stuff in school. Stop running cocaine rings in your school.
I mean,
Rats Off a Ship. Leroy?
I'm Rats Off a Ship. Like, really? In college now?
Rats off a ship.
That's crazy.
Jennifer?
I can't even fathom it.
I'm Rats Off a Ship. I also feel like it's all deception. It's all a lie.
You think he's going to flip on somebody?
It's not him.
Why are you he turned himself in, Jennifer? Why are you rooting for
Yeah,
him?
why so easily, huh?
Because they're ready to get him anyways.
You think like the cartel told him you better turn yourself in?
Yeah. Just kidding.
'Cause
I don't know
he looks like a
anything.
stool pigeon. He looks like a snitch.
Hey, but here's the other thing. Out of all of the stuff we've known about people getting caught,
He looks miserable too.
have you ever seen a drug dealer just turn himself in?
I think they had so much evidence. I think they could have just been like,
It doesn't. Then they make a run for it. Have you ever seen a drug dealer just turn himself in?
People turn themselves in all the time.
Well, they could have had other people and
I
just been
know.
like, hey, you're gonna turn yourself in, or we're gonna manhunt you, and then that doesn't go
Right.
well for people. So it could have been something like that.
Okay, all right, I got
He
you.
wanted to go out on top.
Did he?
No. To some people, he might have.
Accused of being ringleaders, graduated 2 years ago, but continued to deal even after leaving the frat house, according to prosecutors.
So he wasn't even in college anymore.
Now he graduated.
People love once they're a part of a frat, they just never let it go.
Can't let it go.
So-
That's true.
Right, but here's the
I
problem.
never ran a cocaine ring, though. To be fair,
But you've never let go of your days, have you?
I'd never run a cocaine
You
ring.
still rep your frat proudly.
I mean, I haven't worn like my letters in a long time. I have them in a closet somewhere. Can't remember the last time I wore my letters.
Wear them tomorrow.
Maybe. Then everyone's gonna think I ran a cocaine ring, and I did not.
No,
You
we
did
just-
not. You
we-
did
no
we
not.
lie.
kept it-
No lie. I don't think anybody would ever consider.
I don't think anyone would ever think that, Tobin.
That I ran a cocaine ring.
Yeah.
Thank you. We kept our crimes to misdemeanors, which was taking empty kegs and cashing them in at Total Beer and Wine, so we could use store credit to get more alcohol.
You know, at a certain point though, that becomes a felony.
Well,
When there's a certain amount of money that you reach, it becomes a felony charge.
I don't know if we reached that. I think we were just under that. Sorry.
That totally checks out.
And just for clarity, this is all radio theater.
Yes, it is.
It's all for the bits, guys.
It's all a lie. It's all a lie, guys.
All a lie.
Described as an accounting major who was on the dean's list with a passion for numbers and financial storytelling.
You're
He
gonna
lived
tell me
in
that
a-
doesn't sound like a lie. A passion for numbers. And storytelling.
Main suppliers in the scheme, they frequently traveled to Philadelphia and New York to pick up large quantities of cocaine from suppliers from 2023 to 2024. An undercover cop busted Robinson. The alleged dealer told the authorities they had been sold batches of cocaine up to 1 kilo, well over 2 pounds, for as much as $22,000. He distributed cocaine as recently as February 2026. Good God.
That's crazy.
I mean,
They're
I
gonna-
wonder
that
how much
documentary's
money
gonna
he
be so good.
has.
The documentary's going to be fantastic.
Oh, that's gonna
I can't wait.
Hulu, Netflix.
It's the only reason why I'm not rats off a ship is because I'm excited for the documentary.
A college kid that's like, well, here's the problem. Who's he running for?
Well, that's the point.
I don't know.
Right.
Apparently, the one of the dads, I think, is involved. One of the attorneys, and they had pledges cutting up the cocaine, which is great. We never had pledges do that.
Never.
Never. I
Like,
never had
damn
one
it.
of my pledges cut up
You
cocaine.
made it sound like I'm gonna go out on a limb here and just throw this out there. Like, we know.
I just want to
Why
be
would
clear.
you say
I
that?
just want to be clear. I never had one of my pledges cut up cocaine.
It makes you sound more guilty.
Right.
Never did that.
Oh my god.
Jennifer, where are your rats?
I'm rats off a ship. I already said that.
Mm.
So rats off a ship.
Brittany?
My rats are staying on the ship, you guys.
Wow.
This is titillating stuff, and I can't wait. Like I said, I can't wait for the documentary to come out about this.
Oh, they suspended the fraternity.
I hope so.
Really? What do you think was gonna happen to them when you got booted for just having parties?
Yeah, that was unfair.
I mean, that's
Wait,
crazy.
you got your frat kicked off campus?
Yep.
No, we got kicked off of housing, and they eventually got kicked off campus after I graduated.
I wonder why.
We still existed when I left, but we were not allowed to live on campus anymore because we got caught bringing.
You were on thin
kegs.
ice.
We were on thin ice.
Wait for Schmeathan to say something about the thin
Yeah.
ice.
You know what happens with Tobin on thin ice, right? Yeah, we got Schmeathan. What's number 2, Jennifer?
How do we feel about the Marlins avoiding the sweep tonight?
I mean, I'm not rats off a ship. They got Sandy going. Honestly, they could have won both of these games.
They haven't played poorly. They just the one game they got screwed, and then it was no guarantee they were going to win that game either.
No, but
it wouldn't have hurt.
You would agree it's a mojo killer.
Oh, I think he's frozen.
I think he froze. I couldn't tell if that was one of those lads that just stopped him in his tracks or not.
I thought he was reading a comment.
I thought he was just disgusted by me saying it was a mojo killer.
He's back.
Sorry. Oh, he's back.
He came back disappointed.
I'm back. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, just blinks.
Strange. So not rats off a ship?
No, I'm not rats off a ship. I mean, they, like you said, they were a play or two from winning the last two games. Unfortunately, this is a team they can't beat. I would like to get a Sandy win. But yeah, they need to win this game because they're chasing them. So you don't want them to get too far away.
Yeah, it would be pretty brutal. They're already 4 back after this, the first 2. So get one back. You're pretty much where you started from.
Where you started,
going
correct.
into the weekend, and then you can get back home where you're really, really good. Jennifer, your rats.
I'm not rats off a ship either.
Think Sandy gets it done, huh?
You know what? There's always hope.
There is always hope. Brittany?
I'm not rats off a ship, no. Not with Sandy pitching. Can't be. Got to be optimistic rats.
Well, it's number 3, Jennifer.
How do we feel about Malik Willis playing all the first quarter on Saturday? It's a preseason game.
Rats off a ship. I think a couple drives, maybe 3,
Rats off a ship.
is the most. I don't think he has to play all the first quarter. I guess it depends how the game goes, but give him a little bit more than he did last time, and then we dress rehearse against the Falcons, and then we go into the season. That's how I'm at. So I'm rats off a ship. I'm playing the whole first quarter. Leroy?
I'm not rats off a ship. He's a first-time starter, and you got to get him ready for the season. And you can't treat, I don't care, the job of preseason is prepare your team for the season. You can't treat, we don't want our starter to get hurt and what have you. Based on what you've seen this previous game, it looks like the offensive line can hold up. So what I would like to do is see them all play together for a more substantiated time, or maybe another 10 plays. Maybe the first quarter into the second, and then the last preseason game, you play first half, first drive of the third quarter. They're all so young. They need the reps. The quarterback needs the reps. The wide receivers need the reps. The O-line needs the reps. The only person that I would say probably doesn't need reps is Achane, but he still needs to get maybe 10 to 20 carries during the preseason. Like,
who is the backup quarterback now? Is it going to be Cam Miller? Is that going to be?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. That's the other thing. The other thing is when you throw another quarterback in there, you don't want to suck the life out of your whole football team because they know that the quarterback coming in sucks.
I saw that they worked out another UFL quarterback. I'm like, another one? Just keep tapping
This
into
slim
that
pickings at the
UFL.
quarterback position.
You're not kidding.
Like, everybody just make it sound like, we can go find another one. Can you?
Think we trade for Minshew?
No. Come on, dude. Really? That's your answer?
Just for some depth.
Some depth?
Yeah.
The next quarterback they sign is going to really push to be the backup. That's not depth. Minshew come here to be the backup. Do you want Minshew as your backup?
I don't want Minshew doing anything.
Okay, then. Then why'd you mention his name? Why would you even bring it up?
First backup quarterback I thought of.
To bother you?
To make you mad. Yeah, I was going to say.
Jennifer, where are your rats?
I'm kind of rats off a ship as much as I would want to see more. I feel like that's not
Rats off a ship.
They need to get ready for football. You can't get ready for football not playing football.
Yeah, but their coach was already yapping about all the plays. Kind of felt like he was setting you up for it.
Really? Okay. So I would like you to show me, right? I would like you to show me the 40 plays they run in practice at the intensity of a game. Because I got to tell you, I played a few years. I have never, ever run 40 plays in a preseason game. Maybe the last one. I mean, oh boy, here we go. Somebody didn't like what I had to say.
Brittany, where are your rats?
My rats are off the ship because I agree with you. Halfley is already setting it up for us not to see much of the starting unit. So as much as I want to see more, as much as I think that they should play more reps, I don't think that they are going to.
Doesn't feel like he's going in that direction.
No.
Doesn't feel like it. Give us one more, Jennifer.
Well, we have a 6-year-old pub that is named Ginny Lou, and he has won this year's World Ugliest Dog contest.
Wow. Can I see this ugly pug?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, he's so
I don't think he's the ugliest, I've got to say. I think he's cute.
I had a Shar-Pei when I was in Cleveland. That's an ugly dog.
No.
Those are the
Well, I didn't realize it because I thought, oh, this dog's gonna be so ugly as cute. But they're Japanese fighting dogs and they're mean as hell.
Yeah, they are. They're
Very mean.
Very aggressive.
And the reason why the skin is that way is because they always get in fights. And man, that looks like Tobin chasing down a buffet.
Jesus,
wow. Did you read that or did you see that?
Huh?
Yeah, he can go to hell.
Leroy said that. He didn't read that.
I didn't read it.
Schmeathan says Scooby must have not entered this year.
Go to hell.
It's not funny, Tobin.
It's a little funny.
How would you feel if someone said that about your Sunny Bunny?
I mean, just want to be objective.
My dog is
He's the most beautiful dog in the world.
My dog is gorgeous.
Have you seen Sunny Bunny? She's
No, actually, I've never seen
No,
Sunny
you
Bunny.
never show.
Yeah, you just talk about her. She's kind of an anomaly.
She's gorgeous. Nobody's seen Sunny Bunny. Certainly better looking than that stupid pug, Ginny Lou.
I thought you were about to say Scooby.
No.
Yeah. I was about to
The only thing I feel bad with Scooby is Scooby doesn't want to be wearing his outfits.
He loves his outfits. Let's relax there.
I'm rats off a ship. I feel like having world's ugliest dog contest is mean.
That's so mean. Someone said I have a pug face.
Oh,
You're just being nasty.
Okay, let me see. Ready? Jennifer, do this.
No.
He wasn't gonna fall for that, Leroy.
I wanted to see if you had a pug face.
Leroy.
Okay.
Let's be real. The only thing we might have in common is big eyes, okay?
Oh yeah, you got the big eyes.
You know what? I know who I am. You can't make me feel bad. Sorry.
Sunny Bunny name sounds like she had a good time at Penn State.
My dog does not do cocaine.
He does iguanas.
Oh, she'll kill an iguana. She's shredded those open like a pincushion. Love
I
them.
think the dogs just want to play and they shake them.
Yep.
Except my dogs went out there and one of them actually ate half of it. So
That's so I could never look at my dog the same if they did that.
If they ate an iguana?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because that's
Oh,
disturbing.
because I think they split it because one ate part of it and the other one had the other half in his mouth shaking it.
That is
Bunny
so they're Bonnie and Clyde. Like, what's wrong with them?
The iguana crossed the threshold. That's it. It's go time.
That's terrifying.
Telling you, man. She's vicious. Doesn't like reptiles. Everybody else rats off a ship on the ugly dog?
Yes, because it's
yes.
mean.
I would
He's
never
not even
do that.
ugly.
It's kind of ugly.
No,
He is
he's
an ugly
not.
dog.
He is not. I've seen
think
uglier
about
pugs
what
than
his
that.
What his
Stupid
life
tongue
has
doesn't
been.
even fit in his mouth.
That's adorable.
It's not adorable.
That's so cute.
Walking around with his tongue out.
Poor thing. He didn't ask for that to happen.
No.
He run
There's
around here like
uglier pugs. I've
Marcos.
seen uglier pugs.
Yeah, actually.
Marcos is human pug. Happy birthday, pug.
Happy birthday.
Oh, he's so cute. Stop.
No, I don't like calling dogs ugly, nor do I like calling babies ugly.
Some babies are ugly.
No,
Wow.
we're not doing that. That's so mean.
You'd open fire on insults on a baby over a puppy?
Sometimes.
That's crazy.
I can't do that.
That's Rats Off a Ship, everybody. We'll take a break. We're back after this. Is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Get to our headlines this hour, brought to you by Doral Kia. Miami at a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. Whatever you want at a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. The Marlins, they're back at it today. They're taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. 6:05 is your first pitch from Philly. It is Sandy Alcantara up against Aaron Nola, who, I mean, I feel like has started 100 games in his career against the Marlins. So that is your matchup today. Marlins 4 back of the wild card after dropping the first 2 of this series. They've fallen behind a couple of teams. No bueno. Need this one today before coming back home. We got joint practice tomorrow for the Miami Dolphins.
Yep.
Yesterday we had a little brawl going on between the Saints and Cowboys. So we'll see if cooler heads can prevail. Got to be careful with those CTE twins out there. They look like they want to start a ruckus.
Look, well, first of all, you know why there won't be any fighting? It's too hot.
Oh, so hot.
It is too hot. What time they going to practice? About 9 or 10?
I don't know.
Practice lasts about 2 hours, so you're going to get done at 12?
Soupy. So we'll see what's what, but they'll get that practice in. Chris Bell, he was back this week, and this was him on some of the things that he's done while he's been out of action for the Dolphins. He says he's been getting those mental reps in.
Even when you're not practicing, you always got to take mental reps. So my thing was to, even though I'm not on the field, I study my position, study my spot, and just try to process the play in my head, because they used to give me a little mic. So I used to hear the play call in the huddle and, just try to do those things to, stay focused and, get the mental reps.
Very good. Staying sharp, getting ready to catch passes from Malik Willis. He also talked about being in Miami after having that monster game against the Canes last year.
Man, it's just crazy how, I had a good game in that stadium, and then spring break was here, and I was out here, and I was just like, man, what if I get drafted to the Dolphins? And it happened. So it's gonna be very special. Not gonna lie, I love playing on that field, the environment and just that feeling when you inside that stadium. So I can't wait to play on that field.
Great grass.
I tell you what, you can say what you want about the owner of the Dolphins. He is spared. He ain't cut back at nothing as far as the stadium and the facilities and even the grass that they practice on or play on. It is phenomenal.
New guy better not cut down on the grass expenses, all right? Sometimes these new guys want to come in. The son-in-law.
No.
Son-in-law, you better keep spending on that grass.
You know why? Because the father-in-law owns the grass company.
I understand, but you know what? Maybe he's like, oh, the old man's not watching anymore. I'm going to cut corners.
No, absolutely.
He better not. Want that good grass out there.
Absolutely not.
What's going on with these? Do you see this guy with the Lakers? He's like selling things off willy nilly. Is he all right?
Which the new guy or the?
No, they're not the new guy. The new guy's Kushner and Iger.
The Dodgers guy.
The Dodgers guy, he's now selling off other teams, and apparently, there was some rumors that he's even trying to cash out on the Dodgers television deal, which is amongst the best in sports. He's trying to give him an out if he can get money up front, and it appears something shady's going on there, dude. I'm not saying it's Penn State cocaine ring, but it appears
he must owe a boatload of money, and he need to get it.
Yeah.
Because I think what people don't understand is that when you buy a franchise for, say, $7 billion, you don't just pony up $7 billion, right? The value you have in it might not be that much. So as the team increases, then your number increases. So he might need that money for something. But if you talk about selling something for 12 point whatever billion, and you only paid 9 for it already, right? Yeah. And then you're doing it with your other team too?
You think Shohei is thinking I should have gotten that money up front?
No. They can't do nothing about it now. Whoever buys the team still owes it to him.
I don't know. But if a guy convinced you to do deferred money and then all of a sudden he was selling things off in heaps, you're like, maybe I got here.
Or he in a lot of trouble. He in a different type of trouble because
Sounds
you
like a
sell off
whole
two sports franchises
sports
to get
franchises.
money.
Woof.
Yeah.
A lot of financial
Timbo Slice
gymnastics.
in Leroy's mind, people don't understand a lot of things. I can't disagree with that. I think the world is plagued by.
How do you find two people to buy something for $10 billion? That's got to be a real challenge.
In a year.
Too. You're like, I already found one. It's like, now I got to find somebody to buy the Dodgers too. And then everybody's pissed
Are
off.
the Dodgers worth more than the Lakers?
That's a great question. I don't know. Because, like, if you owe somebody nearly $1 billion in deferred payment, does that make it worth less or more? But he's the most valuable guy in the sport.
But look at how much money they make, with television deals or whatever.
Well, what if he ruins the television deal though?
I don't know. The television deal goes with the team. You can't sell out of the television deal.
That's what he's saying.
That's part of the selling process.
Apparently, that's what he's trying to do, though. He's trying to get upfront cash to cancel the deal.
To cancel it, or
so like he's basically giving him a buyout,
because he owns the.
Well, they pay him. They pay him to broadcast the games, but they have they have one of the best deals. So they have to pay a ton of money. And I don't think they have. I think they have like some of the lowest revenue sharing with their television deal. So he's trying to get a buyout off of that to get more cash because he's apparently in need of a lot of money.
That's crazy. How do you buy? You own the Dodgers and the Lakers, and you're strapped for cash.
Something's amiss.
And keep in mind, you just made $2 billion on one of them. Now, keep in mind, I don't know. Like a lot of people don't understand. They don't pay their own money. Like they might have investors. They might have like the A-Rod situation with, the A-Rod situation when he got Minnesota.
Yep,
it was him and a couple of guys.
Well, it's also
same thing with who owns a piece of the Dodgers is Magic.
Oh, I know. Yeah, Magic's one of the faces of the Dodgers. But Magic was we thought Magic was gonna be back with the Lakers with this whole movement. And the other thing is, like, I don't know how long it takes to get all this stuff done because this guy I think has to sell his piece of the Heat before he can even own the Lakers. So I don't know. Crazy situation over there in LA.
I mean, like, that's problems I do not have right now.
No.
Like, that guy ain't worrying about $4 gas. Right? He ain't worried about that. He got other problems. He got problems. We all say we wish we could have those problems. No, you do not.
Wild, man. Give us one more weather update, Leroy, brought to us by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Protect your home before the next storm. Get your free roof and window estimate. Call 954-968-8155.
It's mostly cloudy over by me right now. Sun's poking in some spots. I see some dark clouds. Usually when everything goes silent, there's showers in the area. So I'm going to just go ahead on out and say it. Right now, no trees are moving. The clouds are barely moving. The winds are still coming from the northwest. I would say expect a shower at some point during the evening.
We'll take a break. More to come here on the show. Back after this.
WQAM brought
Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. You guys can get in on the chat, 104.3 WQAM on YouTube. Miami, 104.3 WQAM on Twitch. The Marlins, they're back at it tonight. Wrap up their series with the Philadelphia Phillies. Sandy is on the hill. 6:05 is your first pitch from Citizens Bank Park, and the Marlins will try and salvage that series finale after dropping the first 2, and then they will return home for a 3-game set with the Washington Nationals, and then the Boston Red Sox will be in town. So that's what's coming up for your Fish. Been much better at home this season than on the road. So as they try and cling ever so slightly to their playoff hopes right now. Keep it moving. So it's a big sports week. We got Marlins and Nationals. We got the Dolphins' second preseason game. Serbia, France, friendly. It's all happening for us. Starting tomorrow at 2:00.
Oh my goodness. So the excitement of being able to leave the show to go and do that.
Right. Well, I forgot one thing. Tomorrow we also got stock up, stock down, joint practice style, which will also be huge.
Huge.
There's different levels of stock up, stock down.
You think they do this in every city?
Stock up, stock down?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Do you see what Cleveland does a QB tracker?
I think they're worse than Tobin.
Oh, Cleveland's bad, dude. Cleveland is bad.
No, you know why Cleveland's bad? Cleveland's bad because they're all miserable, because half of them are complaining about why is Deshaun, and half of them are saying, that Shador should be playing, and then there's the other half that knows the truth. So there's people pulling everywhere.
I mean, they're all bad options. They're all bad options.
Yeah, but the problem is that why do only bad organizations, right? Organizations that are struggling, choose to do something that they know is not right? Right? Shador told you himself, he never read a defense. Never. So now we have to they threw him in there last year, and we got to find out for ourselves. If you're making decisions based on fans being able to see, what you see, then you don't need to have that job.
Does anybody else have a sadder battle right now? It's them. Is the Cardinals? Carson Beck, is he pushing Brissett at all? Because he had the rib injury, he didn't play in the last game.
I mean, they were talking about Beck like.
Well, he had a great Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
He had a great Hall of Fame game, and you had Jacoby Brissett with the standoff.
He's a little bit older too, so maybe he's more like, of all the quarterbacks that we've seen, maybe he's more ready to take, a starting role than any of the other quarterbacks, because he's a little bit older.
You're missing one of the best ones, Tua and Michael Penix.
Is that a battle though? Because I feel like Tua won.
That's not a battle because Penix is hurt.
But after this preseason game, you don't think it's going to become somewhat of a battle?
I don't know.
No, he's not playing.
Yeah,
and
but
he's not even practicing yet.
Well, we don't know if I think Tua's got the leg up because of the injury, but even if he did, I still think that Stefanski likes Tua. Wow. Kyler Murray won the battle in a week. That was,
which is even more. I found a clip that said Ewers would start before Sanders last year. He did.
Yeah, he did. He started the last 4 games.
Right. It has nothing to do with talent. Again, I love the way when I say things and people go to it, they think that what I'm saying is a knock on one player or another. If you're not ready to play, it has nothing to do with your talent.
I think Joe Flacco might have been right when he said that that there's not that many starting quarterbacks better than him. Because I think all those guys could have had Flacco and they'd be in a better spot right now.
You know what Flacco can do? He can go and command a huddle, and
the old can command a huddle,
and at least get the ball where it needs to go. His problem is if he have a good couple of throws, he feeling himself. and he still has a cannon.
Is Tua going to get booed at the preseason game next week?
I hope so.
Yep.
Or are people going to just be like, whatever?
Nope. And you know why he's going to get booed?
He's going to get booed.
He's going to get booed, and it's his own doing. Right? He's tried in his career so far to this point, and correct me if I'm wrong, he's tried so hard to look like a quarterback, he never actually played quarterback.
I mean, he's had some good seasons of playing quarterback.
He's had some good seasons. I'm not saying that. But you understand what I'm saying. Even when he was playing at his best, he had this kind of stiffness to him. Right? It looked like it didn't come natural.
Should never stop doing jiu-jitsu.
Certain guys just play the position. They don't look the position.
He's really going to get booed at a preseason game?
Yep.
If I'm there, he's getting booed.
Wow, really?
If he even plays.
So what would you say? Are you just going to go straight up boo, or are you going to call him a fat cat? Like, what are you going to throw at him?
No,
Tua is Hawaiian Russell Wilson without the ring. Can you agree with that? Russell Wilson has said some things that just turn people off.
Yeah, but it took a while because he had the ring. It took a while.
As soon as he got to Denver?
I would say by the end of Seattle, because he had all those guys from the defense.
What was that? 6 years?
Yeah.
I mean,
because there was a while where people were like saying, "Oh, Russell Wilson doesn't have any help. Russell Wilson doesn't have anybody around him."
Yeah, once they won the Super Bowl and they broke up the Legion of Doom, isn't it ironic it started going sideways for Russell Wilson also?
I don't know. But this one is one of those. This is one of those where it's like, I don't know if I don't know how you could pack your hostility for a preseason game. It's a little bit weird.
Are you kidding me? I think there are people that are buying tickets just for that game.
You think people are just buying tickets to boo Tua?
I might go just boo him.
Really?
Yes.
So sad.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I don't understand how you, Mr. Fanboy.
It's not
how
a game,
you don't think
though.
the way people think about these things.
It's not a real game. It's a
Who
preseason.
cares? That's the only time he's going to be here.
Yeah, that's the only time he's going to be here this season.
What do you like? I don't understand that. Like, you think they're gonna? What you think the fans gonna do when Tua comes out?
I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like they're gonna.
I think there are people that might not go to a regular season game, but will go to this preseason game because it'd be cheaper, and I can boo.
Me. I'm telling you, I would do it.
That's crazy.
Also, Tobin knows because he's already out here calling him a fat cat. So
right.
No, I think there's no doubt he was a fat cat. That's a classic fat cat case. It says tailor made for fat cat syndrome as there has been for fat cat syndrome. You know. Yeah.
I can't stand him.
It's a preseason game, though. You're gonna really use your energy for that?
I would love to.
Got Jets games.
My petty knows no end.
Petty doesn't waste opportunity.
Never.
When did we cheer for Kyle Orton? Was that at a workout game? Was that at a scrimmage? Because Henny was so bad.
Remember everybody wanted Orton down here.
Yeah, no, I think I was, but I don't even think that was a preseason game. I think that might have been like a scrimmage when people were chanting for Kyle Orton.
Wow.
Why don't we ask
Ricardo
you?
is feeling. Hey, Ricardo is feeling kind of upset.
Why?
At you.
He's bringing up some grievances from the past.
Yes. Hey, we listen and we don't judge. Well, we do judge, but we don't judge on some things. This is not something we're going to judge on.
Well, for the radio audience, Ricardo said -1 on you for having us sit through 6 years of our Tua. How dare you, Tobes?
Nah, I mean,
and then he says, "We've suffered enough."
So you want to go to a preseason game and get your revenge?
Yep.
Like
-1.
I don't understand. Tobin, I don't understand how you have a hard time with fans doing fan stuff.
It's a preseason game.
It doesn't matter. Fan stands for fanatic. If they should, somebody's gonna have a sign. This is the only time Tua is gonna be in town. Let's get him.
I mean, he is his contract is the reason they don't have any money. I understand.
Mhm.
I'm reading a headline right now. It says Chad Henne admits Dolphin fans' jeers hurt him deep down inside.
Oh my goodness.
Poor guy.
Listen. They should have had my mentality going into games. Regardless of where you play, you're going to get booed by half the fans. So just deal with it.
Chad Henne spoke about how hearing a few Miami Dolphin fans chanting Kyle Orton at practice early in the week seemed unpleasant. Yeesh. It was at practice? That's tough.
Practice.
That's not
Practice. Now, let me add tailgate and liquor.
Whoo.
Let's add tailgate and liquor. And let's see, they playing. So they got 2 home games this year, right?
Preseason? Yeah.
Yeah. And add, tailgate and liquor. Let me add those 2. How you feeling? Right?
At an open practice on Monday night, a small number of fans broke out into a "We Want Orton" chant, referencing the team's apparent interest in the Denver Broncos quarterback. Quote, "You absolutely," you hear it, Henne said on Thursday, "but you take it in, take it out. The biggest thing is, if you're a Dolphins fan, hopefully you're cheering for the Miami Dolphins and players out there rather than someone that's not."
Yeah, get over it.
I got pretty sick of cheering for you, dude.
They don't know how to respond to that stuff. I knew how to respond to it.
Oof.
I'm like, if they were so good at this job, they would have it, right? Like fans yelling, we should have this or we should do that or we should have this or whatever. Like when you say that, you only count the ones that you were right about. You don't count all the ones you said we should bring this guy in and he sucked. Y'all don't count those. So I let fans be fans. I let Tobin be Tobin. I let all of his for the cheapskis or whatever.
What are you talking about? Earlier you said, I don't let you be Tobin. And now you're saying that?
What? No,
Contradicting yourself.
Look, some things you got to be called out on. Like this, watching Euro friendlies. Yeah.
I'm watching some of the best in the world.
No, you're not.
Your
You're
mind,
watching the
dude.
practice. You're watching basically joint practice.
Wemby's first game is the French captain.
Joint practice.
He's going to
You're
bring
watching
it.
joint practice.
I would watch joint practice too. I love joint practice.
All right.
I just don't love it as much as the games. They've ruined preseason.
All right, I got you.
Tell you one thing that'll never be ruined, and that's your dry cleaning. If you use the best dry cleaning in all of South Florida, and that's our friends over at A&T Dry Cleaners. The owners are, that's our guy. You can call or text him anytime at 954-610-9383. That's 954-610-9383. 40-plus years, family-owned and run. They keep it in the family, Leroy. They got it all for you.
Mama Ara is the seamstress. They can pick up and drop off your clothes. They service all of Dade, Broward, and Southern Palm Beach, so there is no excuse. Ara's a fan of the show, and he wants to take care of us. He has a special offer. If you use A&T Dry Cleaners, again, come pick up your clothes, drop them off. You still get 25% off your order.
Just mention Tobin and Leroy. That's all you got to do, man. And
That's all you got to do.
You got back to school time. You want those uniforms fitting right. You're coming back from the summer. You need your work wardrobe fitting right. Let A&T Dry Cleaners handle it all for you. They do it all there. And once you use A&T Dry Cleaners, you never want to launder your own clothes again. So use this number, 954-610-9383. That's 954-610-9383. Back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. A Taste of the Track is returning to Gulfstream Park on August 29th with the Taste of Havana. We've got your chance to win a 4-pack of tickets to go. To enter, go to the contest page at WQAM.com. Marlins back at it tonight. The Dolphins will be practicing a joint practice tomorrow against the New York Football Giants. And then they'll have a preseason game on Saturday afternoon. Gameday Uncensored will come your way at 2 o'clock, getting you ready for all that action. 4 o'clock is your kick from Hard Rock Stadium. And the Heat, they're in the doldrums of the summer, unless you're watching EuroBasket like me tomorrow. Very exciting. Barry Jackson, he has an update on the Klay Thompson deal. He says, we reported for weeks here that the Heat plan to try and sign Klay Thompson if the Mavericks buy him out, which is a good possibility. And 5 Reasons, Ethan Skolnick reported this week that Thompson wants to play for the Heat. The Mavericks have 16 players with guaranteed contracts and are expected to discuss a buyout with him. He's due $17.5 million next season. If they are unable to trade him, the Heat would have preferred to acquire him via buyout. Then a trade, they could pay him $8 million of its mid-level exception to supplement whatever potential buyout he takes from Dallas. Meanwhile, the Heat have kicked around the idea of adding veteran center Nick Richards, who has been working out the Kaseya Center with Heat players dressed in Heat gear. But so far, there is no Heat offer and deal as of midday Wednesday per a source. Free agents can work out of the Heat facility if they sign a waiver. So everybody who sees him in the gear thinking it's a done deal, it is not. He's just allowed to work out there if he signs a waiver.
Yeah.
Smokes Too Much says, would you guys trade Nikola Jović for Klay Thompson?
No.
I would not.
No.
I would not. And I don't think they will either. I think that they are hoping Nico bounces back and that Klay Thompson is going to be out. And I think that is probably going to head that way. I mean, I would find it surprising that the Heat would be waiting this long, not feeling confident that a buyout is going to happen. I mean, you're Masai Ujiri in Dallas. You're going to do your due diligence and seeing if there's any other market for him. I just don't know if anybody has a $17 million piece they want to trade for him right now.
Unless they want to get rid of something.
Yeah, and I just don't know what that is. And they, and it would also probably, you would imagine that they don't want to take on money, which is the thing with Nico is they'd have to take on an extra $45 million as well on top of getting him as the piece. So we'll see. It is, but I get it. Everybody's been waiting for a move. DeMar DeRozan, I think there was a report this weekend that maybe the Wizards, I don't know what the Wizards are doing. I got to be honest with you. I don't know what the hell the Wizards are doing. It seems like the Wizards are like, hey, we got guys who are they could be good at basketball next to our 2 young studs. And that's our plan. DeMar DeRozan, Trae Young, Anthony Davis with Debanza. Like, that's the plan. But I feel like the plan should just be let Debanza cook. Why let anybody else mess with him? It's his team.
Right.
It's the number 1 pick's team. Trae Young, waste of time. That's what I would do.
I mean,
you don't agree? Number 1 pick. You wouldn't just want to see the number 1 pick go be the number 1 pick? You want to have street clothes there?
Yeah, but you still need to have other players.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
To win? You think he's just going to go there and win by himself?
Most number 1 picks are going to go into a situation where they're kind of building it up from the ground up.
Yeah, but if you have guys there that can speed that process up, why not keep them?
Oh, yeah. Trae Young's going to speed up that process.
Then they just give Trae Young $1 bazillion?
Doesn't make it smart.
Then why are you expecting smart things from them? They just gave Trae $200 million?
Thus why I find it confusing.
Right.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I find it confusing.
So they're definitely not going to get rid of street clothes then.
It doesn't seem like it.
Right.
But I think street clothes is expecting an extension, and you don't extend street clothes. That's just stupid.
Nope.
Dade South says that would be a nose-for-nose trade, Jović for Klay. Man, I can't wait for Jović tomorrow.
It smokes too much. Say Wizards will whiz.
That's true. The Wizards are going to wizard. But Jović tomorrow, God, that's exciting.
Man,
Jović, Wembanyama. What are you eating? Sour Patch Kids? What are those, jellies? What is that?
A
Apple Harvest?
child.
Apple Harvest.
Ooh, I've never had that before. Where'd you get that?
And this one's excited.
It's cranberry apple, apple cider, and caramel apple.
Where'd you get that one, dude? Did you get that at Publix?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, I'm a big fan. As you get older, you become a big fan of the BOGO.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Oh my goodness.
What are you
Look at him. Exciting.
He didn't do that at all last year.
He will this year. He's going to be back, dude. I'm telling you.
All right.
So.
Because you included him in every trade to get Giannis.
That's not true. That's not true. That's always your move. Oh, you included him in trades. I hate that you do that. It's such a rat fink move by you. Because I don't do that. Yeah, I don't do that.
You call me a rat fink?
I just said it's a rat fink move. I mean, you take it how you want to take it.
Wow. All right.
I just think that's, it's typical rat fink behavior when you do that. You say, oh, you traded him. Enough of this already.
I only say that because if you said, oh, this is his year, if you thought that before the trade, then why would he be included in it?
He wasn't.
He wasn't because the Bucks didn't want him.
Yeah, but I knew the Bucks didn't want him.
Why would you want him after last year?
Not true. I believe in Jović. I think he's going to bounce back.
Okay. I believe you. I believe so too. He's what, 21, 22?
23.
23. All right.
It's getting a little up there.
So he's been in the league 4 years?
This is going to be his 5th year, yeah.
5th year.
Yeah.
And he's only 23.
Yep.
I mean, all right, buddy. I'm going to just throw this out there. It's about that time, right?
It is about that time. No, there's no. This
you ain't got to be your full capability, but we need to see something.
No, this is bleeper get off the pot year. That's why the Wembanyama matchup tomorrow is huge. So you can scoff at it all you want, but I'm telling you tomorrow, Serbia versus France in the friendly. There's no friends here. All right, so we gotta start watching these steps because look, if he gets put in a blender by Wembanyama, we could have issues. If he looks like he gives Wembanyama the business, all of a sudden we're going to be sitting here.
Wait, there's a reason why Wemby is what he is because people ain't giving him the business.
We'll see.
We'll
see. He's never gone against Serbia in a friendly before, though.
Yeah, but he's went against a whole league of better players.
Yeah. We'll see. I think Jović has got something for him tomorrow.
Is there one team in the NBA that Serbia could beat?
Yeah, with Joker and Jović, yeah, they could be. I think they could beat a handful of teams.
A handful, very small handful.
A handful,
like a Kenny Pickett handful.
A handful of teams.
Kenny Pickett handful.
You don't think that if you have the best player in the world, Nikola Jović, a pro guard in Bogdan Bogdanović, and Nikola Jović,
goodness.
You don't think you could beat the Pelicans?
Really? You're throwing.
Well, they're pro players. I mean, this guy. I mean, these are not.
I would say the over/under of teams would be 4.5.
They almost beat Team USA, like in the Olympics 2 years.
4.5.
They almost beat Team USA with all the guns.
4.5.
All right. I think
of the 30 teams, I think
7. I think they could beat 7 teams.
7?
Yeah, I think they could beat 7 teams.
Okay.
In a one-off or series?
I'll go one-off.
All right, one-off. I'm going to tell you the teams they beat right now. Let's see. Beating the Wizards, beating the Nets.
You beat wait. You think they're beating the Wizards? Is Street Clothes playing?
Yeah. Street Clothes is keeping up with Jokic?
They don't beat the Wizards. Not. They don't beat the Wizards.
Beating the Wizards. They beat the Mavericks. They beat the Grizzlies.
You're just making up stuff now.
Beat the Pelicans. Beat the Jazz. Well, maybe not the Jazz. Finland did beat them. They got Markkanen. He seems to have their number. Hornets, cooked. Don't sleep on Serbia, dude.
Okay.
Don't sleep on them.
You know what I'm doing?
What's up, Gordo?
You want to know what I'm doing?
What? Yeah, good for you. You revel in your ignorance.
Revel in my ignorance.
Yeah. What's up, Gordo? Good call.
Do you think it's the same guy from last time?
I don't know.
Wait, Jennifer, what are you doing?
You're boxed in.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
He's always been boxed in. This guy doesn't even realize it. You know.
You literally fell right through it.
Right to it.
He is a labyrinth of inconsistencies, Leroy Horde.
Spell it. Spell it.
No, it's true. You are.
Spell it.
It is.
It's because he's distracted by his Sour Patch Kids.
What's up, Ricardo?
Hey, Tobes, Leroy, JFig, Brittany, how we doing today,
Enough
guys?
pleasantries. Just get to it, dude. What do you want?
Hey, dude, you have the most perfect, pristine opportunity once in a lifetime, once this season, to go Team Petty and go get Tua, man. What's going on, Tobes? Your Team Petty, your Captain Petty. What's the deal here? Why are you taking a seat?
I don't feel a need to be team. Honestly, the guy who bothers me more is Mike McDaniel. Like if I'm petty against anybody from The Departed, I think I'm more petty against him than I am Tua because everybody seems to know Tua is a bum. I don't feel a need to pile on. It feels like bullying. You know,
really?
Bullying.
It feels like bullying.
Mike McDaniel. I don't think Mike McDaniel deserves all of that hate and that.
Oh, he
deserves all of his.
He deserves more. What are you talking about?
From the guy who stole $250 million from us, and he doesn't get no pettiness.
Who co-signed it?
Come on, Tobes.
Who co-signed it?
He was saving face.
I don't know.
He needed
about
his
that.
job. Come on.
Come on. You don't.
But thank you for the call. Appreciate it. Go be petty some more, Tobes.
I wish it was mutual. I don't thank you. Gordo, what's up, man? Close us out.
You know, the Jović conversation is always a trigger for me. I'm just like, I'm looking at this roster. I don't see where he fits in. He's not getting playing. I'm looking at it right now. He's not getting playing. Bam Adebayo is going to play over him. Giannis is going to play over him.
Agreed.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to play over him. When they get Klay Thompson, he's going to play over him. Pelle Larson's going to play over him.
Right.
Bobby Portis is going to play before him.
Perhaps.
Drew Smith is probably going to play before him. Andrew Wiggins is going to play before him. Where is his role on this team now that we're going to see a team that's going to be very, very veteran, catered more to the veterans, and we're totally switching from, these 3-year players to a more, veteran type of roster. This guy's not playing whatsoever. I would say Myron Gardner is going to get more playing time than him.
Hey, Gordo.
Where is his role?
Just do me a favor. Watch tomorrow the friendly against France and Serbia, and then you'll see his role. I gotta go. Bye, Gordo. I gotta go. Jeez Louise. Yakking my ear off. Enough of him already. All right, everybody. We will talk to you rascals tomorrow.
That's what they said last time. Baby got big. And then all of a sudden, what happened? Little in the middle, but she got You see what you're doing to your grandmother? Why don't you just shut up?
We don't tickle ourselves.
Maybe not you.
I'll see y'all when I see y'all.